Thanks for subscribing. Good evening, sports fans. How are we doing? I can't lie, you're probably going to hear a fan today. You can see the second one's been brought out. Is it really bad, first of all? How bad is the noise? I think I tested out a little bit, and I think you can't hear it. I can only apologise. We're not lasting very long if I don't have this second one in here. Betty's barely notices. That's good news, because, yeah, I wasn't surviving. I'm going to be perfectly honest with everyone. We might not make the whole way through. I'm going to see how I go. That's not a promise that this is going to be short. This room is absolutely roasting. I had to work downstairs today because it feels like the depths of hell in this house right now. Anyway, how are we doing? Happy Friday, everyone. I hope we're all doing fantastically well. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You've made it to the weekend. That's a big win, if anything, but I hope we're all doing okay in the heat. It's very, very warm. Very, very warm. I could do with some football manager action that wasn't like yesterday's FMing, because I think that may be a bit hot under the collar, let alone with the ridiculous heat. But what we all doing? What is everyone's plans for the weekend? As we all know, I am not streaming tomorrow because I am off to Hyde Park. It's going to be very, very warm there as well. So, we're going to enjoy that. But what's everyone up to? I want to hear what everyone's plans is and what's everyone having for Friday night dinner, most importantly. But let's catch up with everyone. Happy Friday, one and all. First things first, I do want to say we've got a couple of things. A massive thank you to G&G for the resub before we'd even shown our face. Thank you very much, good sir. I appreciate the generosity. It is greatly appreciated. And also, we need to sack these stewards. We've got a streak on the pitch. A 90 stream streak from Bedders. Thank you very much for the company. How are we all doing? So, Bedders was first through the door. He's got Yoda wiggling. How are we doing, Bedders? I saw that you said that you're a little bit warm, but how are we doing? Happy Friday, good sir. Is it some Rocket League on the menu for this evening, is it? I am going to try my utmost to get involved. I can't promise anything, though, because I'm going to imagine that I'm going to be allergic to this room by the end of the stream. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try and get involved. Harvey's not far behind him. How are we, Harvey? Is it a day at work today, or do we have a day off? Hopefully, Harvey's got his feet up. Maybe an iced drink of some sort. How are we, Harvey? Happy Friday. G&G, thank you again for the resub. I'm struggling to... This is going to be the most still stream you've ever seen, by the way. I'm not going to allow myself to move, I don't think. If we score, we're just going to give it one of them, I think. G&G, thank you again for the resub. I really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you, good sir. How is life in Italy? But most importantly, how's G&G? We have the stream streak. Thank you very much. Mr. Scotsman is the first Scot through the door. How are we? How are we, Mr. Scotsman? I hope you're doing very, very well. The week is done. Is it some overtime this weekend, or are we chilling? Are we chilling on a Saturday? Josh leading the fantasy must be a fix. It must be indeed. Whilst I'm waffling away, I have pinned it today. Get yourself in, because if you're any later than today's stream, I think there's going to be a bit of an advantage to everyone, because it is a season-long one now. You do just pick your team once, and then it just carries over. So it's still everyone's still within touching distance in the league table at the moment. So get yourself involved. Jack, how we doing? Happy Friday, Jack. How we doing? How we doing? I hope you're doing very well. I don't know what a date's for. Are you asking Bedders out on a date? I'm not sure. Mr. Scotsman either is enjoying the intro or he is just a big fan of Blue with All Rise. I'm not sure. Anyone watching the tennis? I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched a single minute, to be honest. The only time I watch the tennis is when I put BBC on, because I think that's where the football is, but it's actually on ITV. That's the only time I've caught it. Lazy Ben, how are we, good sir? Hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Friday, happy Friday. How are you doing in the warmth, sir? How warm is it where everyone is? It's very warm where I am. Very, very warm. I woke up this morning, hopped out of bed, and by hopped I mean I slithered like a slug, to be honest. Gone out of bed, and it felt like it was the middle of the day before. It was very warm in the morning already. I don't know what's going on there. Good shit. A bit warm in here, and Tate said better. Oh, yeah, snap. Barely noticed the fan. Thank you very much for the feedback. I'm glad, because, like I said, I couldn't have carried on without it. We've got two. There's one here as well. I've got one here, and I've got this one. We're doubling up on the fan action today. Look, who knew I had so many fans? Getting banned. Look, hey, we needed some AI viewers around here, did we not? But did you mind? I wanted to do that. Got pizza tonight. We know the devil's in the detail, Jack. What's on top of that pizza? What are we going for? Mr. Scotsman says streaming 10 till 12 tomorrow, then overtime 12 till 4. Straight from a stream into overtime, working hard on a Saturday, Mr. Scotsman. I like it. Is it going to be some more World Cup action on the stream, Mr. Scotsman? What are we going for? Blair, good evening. How are we doing? Welcome to the weekend. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you all are. I say the same thing. I've realised I'm just, it's just muscle memory at this point. Self-alive, Power Josh, can you check that I'm in the fantasy? I can indeed, good sir. I can indeed. You are. I can see you there. I can see that you've joined. And now everyone follow Celt's lead and get yourself in. How you doing, though? Happy Friday. Never work Fridays, Harvey. That is the life, isn't it? That is the life. We need to sack these stewards, by the way. Stewards, what steward, says Blair. We've got a 10-stream streak from Blair. Thank you very much for the company. I appreciate it. Ben had some chicken pasta with some rabbit food. Fair enough. Hopefully the lettucey stuff and not like the kibblin, the little bits. How are you getting on with the sort of food situation, Ben? I know you were avoiding takeaways and rubbish food, which is a great thing to do. How are you getting on with that? KFC's on the way for bedders, and I am incredibly jealous of that. I had a second portion of a pre-cooked, the notorious chorizo and bean stew. Didn't hit the spot on a Friday. It didn't, but I'm going to be incredibly naughty tomorrow. There is going to be some shandies, some strong ribenas, and probably some food from a food van. So I'm going to have a good day today. Palace News, I'm late and I can't spell. You're not late, don't worry. We've only just turned it on. Don't worry, Palace News. How are we doing? Happy Friday. How are you, good sir? All good, mate. I'm all good, Jack. I don't know who that was to, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I'm doing good, Jack. I'm doing good. G&G says, all good, thanks. 14 title race in Italy with 10 to go. Nervy. I'm back in G&G. I'm back in it. If I had to put my money anywhere, it'd be in G&G's back pocket. Me and Bedders are going to the cinema for a romantic date. He's also wearing a mankini for me. In this weather, it wouldn't look out of place. Too warm. A 36 in my office. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Is that at home, I assume? I'm assuming that like a work office would have aircon. I'm assuming you mean at home. Well, that kind of thing can get me on a list. To be fair, I've noted your name down. Far too tropical, it is indeed. I nearly wore my Hawaiian shirt. Mr. P, how are we doing? I am doing very well, just very warm. How are you doing, Mr. P? It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Friday. 18 feels like... Right, okay, Ben. Okay, I thought we were talking temperature for a second. Jack said, meat feast from a pizza fan. Good man. Good man. I like it. Mr. Scotsman's here. Yeah, another World Cup playthrough tomorrow. Not a World Cup, no. We're going for a World Cup. Who is the playthrough with, Mr. Scotsman? Who are we going with? Scub says, Scottish League Cup starts tomorrow, so I'm having a shocker. Club wants one programme for the full group stage. Less work over the weeks, but mental work required tonight. I see, Scubs, I see. So head down, working hard tonight, is it? I'll be getting a fat scran soon to cheer me up. What are you going to go for, Scubs? Come on. Forced for Viva. How are we doing? How's the weather for you, Viva? Is it, hopefully not as warm and you're enjoying yourself. I can live the cool temperatures vicariously through Viva. But how are we doing? Happy Friday. Ben says it's still going well, just getting a bit repetitive and boring. That is the problem with like healthy eating and things like that. It doesn't have to be repetitive, but it does tend to go that way for most. But if you stick with it, that's the hardest bit, isn't it? It's all about routine. So fair play to you, Ben. I am proud of you and jealous of you getting it done, to be honest, because I'm still eating rubbish. I'm not long off the holiday is the problem, but I'm getting there. I've had a good week this week. I say that. I had a Magnum last night and the night before. But overall, I've been good, overall. Right then, lads, who's ready for when I start streaming again, with it being hollow? What's being hollow? I'm confused. Anyone streaming after Scotsman tomorrow? I do not know. Palace says, I'm good. Don't talk to me about the Barnsley home kit. What's wrong with it? I'm not a huge fan of the new Swindon kit either, to be honest. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I prefer the sponsor to the My Permit. But I feel like this Pro... Is it Pro Sports we're with now? I just feel like it's just templates, isn't it? I feel like it's just templates. It's been 45 degrees all week in the factory, Harvey. I do not envy you on that. That's outrageous. But at least you're off now. Get a couple of ice cubes in your drink. The positive about this weather means I feel appropriate walking around in no shirt. What, outside? Do you do that outdoors? Because I can't do that. That's probably because I'm a very pale man and I would literally turn into a pile of ash. But I don't do it. Yeah, at home, but my work office has AC. That hasn't worked for 3 years. So it doesn't have AC is the long and short of that. I've just scrolled. Mr. Scotsman says, going with France tomorrow, then Japan on Tuesday. Love it. I love that you've decided that the 2-hour stream will be just the France playthrough because it's going to go longer than the Australia and the Scotland one. Scub says, Popeyes. Nice. I like that. I like that. Half says, funny looking beer. No, it's just the water today. Hydration's key in this weather, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't, drink some water right now. But no, I will be having a few beers tomorrow, so I'm being good tonight. Got my pizza with a can of orange Fanta. Let's have it. That's a good Friday night, that, Jack. Ben says, no self-promo, please. Cheers. Hey, I'm allowed to promo myself. Magnums in this heat are acceptable. Exactly. It's negligible on the old calorie intake, isn't it? Because it's for my general health, because I'd overheat otherwise. Oh, Hollow Knight, right, I'm with you, okay. Sponsor ruins it, Pro Direct, I'm with you. Weather's bad, thanks. 18 degrees. I would kill for some 18 degrees right now. Way too much, in my opinion. What was way too much? I missed that. Mr. P says, all good here. Saw a bit of your last stream. And damn, did you get FM'd hard? Seriously, I'm still limping, Mr. P, and I'm not happy about it. Not at all. No, inside it in my garden. That's fair enough. I thought you meant like on the streets. I can't stand people who walk around with no shirt or out and about. Yeah, no, I think I agree. I think I agree. Barnsley badge and Oxen logos in the middle. Rest of it looks nice. Badge and logo in the middle completely ruins it. Not a fan of the middle placement. Then Palace, no. James, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you had a brilliant week. Yeah, don't mention the Australia attempt. I think most people's with Australia will probably go the same. Where's Matt before I do a career path? He is not. He's not reared his face at the moment. No one wants to see bloody beer belly. Well, you wouldn't want to see my garage this afternoon then. I couldn't have a top on whilst doing the old weights. Probably having dinner. Good shout. Why does a Palace fan care about Barnsley? That's true, although I think Palace, I feel like you follow about 5 teams, do you not? No, you wanted to see that. Well, that didn't make it into photos because no one else did. Right, he will appear as soon as it's redeemed, like saying Beetlejuice. There you go. If you say Matt 3 times, he'll... Just checking, he's not under there. Still time to do it? Yeah, stop it. I believe Palace lives near there, I see. Has the accent? Very true, very true. Right, we are all caught up. Let's get into some Football Manager because, yeah, I can't do this talking too much, so it's going to be some Football Manager. Surely not. 2 is bad. How can you have more? There you go. Let's say Matt. Palace, check behind you. Check behind you. It's either that or it's Jay Stansfield behind you right now. I'm not sure. One of the 2. Right, let's jump over to some Football Manager, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go straight into a game. We have... Well, we didn't want to see that injury anyway. Bennett, thank you very much for the bits, you absolute hero. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. I'm good, just a bit sunburn. Okay. Getting dangerous out there, isn't it? Skip says, I'll change it. How does someone in Barnsley support Palace? Is that close or glory hunting? I don't actually know geographically where Barnsley is. I know Palace is obviously London. I don't know. Had the orthodontist today. I hope it went well, Jack. It went well. 40, how we doing? Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things. That's a good way of looking at it. It's like water being wet and all of that stuff. Damn, I was too late. What for? Oh, what was it? I was trying to get on my face. It's a weird thing to say on the internet. Came back from it and had a bag of sweets. Solid. Okay, Bedders, what was that? Jack, yeah, went well, but my teeth not great. Jack wrote Arsenal. That is not nice. Need to wait another 9 months for braces. Why is that? Is it just sort of... I've never had braces, so I don't know how it works. Is it like preparing your teeth, is it, or something? I don't really know how that works. Right. So, if anyone did miss it yesterday, we had the FM in of a lifetime. Our first loss in the league to local rivals Hearts. Their goalkeeper got a match rating of 10. 30 shots on 30 shots to their 4, 19 on target to their 2. 3.56 XG to their 0.45 and 21 corners. We lost 1-0. Glorious Gingerman glazes greedy Gaelics. Gosh. Good day. How are we, Mr. No Home? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Because I need to go to hospital to remove an extra tooth, and that will take about 6 to 9 months to get better. I see. Okay, is that a wisdom tooth, or is that just a misplaced one? Yeah, Scub's mental. Palace says, Josh, the thing I put was because you told me to turn around, so I did. Saw Arsenal's Europe. Oh, right, I'm with you. Not great as I've waited 2 years to be booked in like today. Just go private with Tory money jet. And now I need another 6 to 9 months. These things do take a while, don't they? They do take a while. So yeah, that happened, and then we got an absolute battering from Bayern. We got absolutely battered by Bayern in our first Champions League game. So, next we have Falkirk, who have played 6 in the league. They've lost all 6. So, hold my beer. We're going to give them some points. And then we've got Midgetland in the Champions League. So, hopefully, we can get some points going. No, it's just a grown tooth in my gum. Really odd. It's a great Friday. Slough announced Blackpool, Mr. Nyholm. So, in the Discord, we have spoke about it. It looks like I'm just waiting for final confirmation of everyone being able to make it and things like that. But it does look like we've got a change of location. It looks like it's going to be Salford. It looks like it's going to be Salford, and we are looking at the 5th of September is the game. That's what we're going for. But Slough has been announced. It has, Jack. It is confirmed. So Y Callum's meet-up in Slough is on the 29th of August, I believe. It's the bank holiday weekend. So very, very excited about that. Very excited. Oh, that's fine. Don's 5th. I love it. You are correct. I thought so. Mr. Mada, you absolute hero. Luckily, I have this kind of monster here because I am thirsty, as always. As always. How are we, Anna? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Was it... I feel like I've said I hope you're doing fantastically well so many times that it's annoying me, so apologies. I feel like it's the heat. I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just broken record at the moment. We're going through the greatest hits. Was there any gym action today? Was there? If so, how warm is it in Spain today? Because it's very hot here. You miss out, Scrubs. Why is that? Why is that? Is the date not work? I feel like it's a tricky one at the moment because we've been quite limited on what dates we can do. So it's yeah, we'll have to sort of see. But what I've said, because I have had been chatting to some people today that probably aren't going to be able to make the date, that this isn't going to be the only one. This is just the first of many, let's say. So if anyone does miss out, we can always do future ones. We'll do different locations and things like that. If I could get to Salford, I won't make it anyway because I've got a big rave. There you go, Harv. That's a weekend for you. It's a rave tomorrow as well, isn't it? So we've got all of mid-August to play golf. We'll have a look. Lurk, ETS2 time. I don't know what the abbreviation was there, Alexander, but thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Mada is doing fantastically well. I'm glad to hear it. The first person that's confirmed when I've said it. I'm at the gym right now, sweating buckets of bullets, I hope. Skin matches the hair today, bit hot in it. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm. You can see the glisten on my forehead. It's not ideal. Smashing biceps to finish. Love it. I did arms today as well. I did indeed. Palace News says, I'll be attending as many meetups as Arsenal have European trophies. I'm annoying Jack now, aren't I? You're trying to, it looks like. I go to Japan early September to end of September. I see, okay. I see. So that would be a bit close. Well, there's always the next one, Scubs, 100%. Has been 36 today, but now just 32. Like Benjamin Button, regressing in age. Palace, I'll let you off this time. I confirmed that I was good, thanks. Plus, I asked you as well. I appreciated it. Right, okay, so let's get into a game. We have Falkirk next, which is going to be, hopefully, we're going to turn this form around. This is Harvey's song on, isn't it, right now? Is this Harvey's song? We are still without our first choice striker, Cliff Hightower, who is out for another 10 days and 3 weeks. Not ideal news in the slightest. We can bring some players back onto the bench after recent injuries. I think we'll go with them. No, was it Sequeda or Perez that we... I think we preferred Sequeda over Perez, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, Euro Truck Sim. Sorry, you did say that yesterday, Alexander. Sorry, I did forget. Well, I hope you enjoy. Smash it, Mr. Dump. What song is it? It is Murder You by Blade Runner. Can we not hear the music very well? Should I turn it up a little bit? Can we not hear the music very well? Sorry, I do a lot of this old talking stuff. Right. Who do we go with at left back today? We got battered in the last game, so I think we make some changes. I think Little Jack comes in. And I think we'll go with that. I need 1k more points than you'll get to have Brainstorm. I bet you look good on the dance floor, or no one knows in the playlist. See, that is my tune. I thought it was. We need to sack these stewards, by the way. We've got a Bongo on the pitch. 115 stream streak from Bongo. Thank you very much for the company. I'm here, but I'm also not. Celebrating 115 streams nonetheless. Well, we will celebrate it with you. But I appreciate the lurk, I assume. Is that what you're saying? We can't even beat Costa City. Call the season off now. What, is it finished, is it? I saw we had I didn't even know who that was. How come you're playing this? Harvey, you added it to the playlist. You added it to the playlist, Harvey. It's not just you don't use those channel points just for me to play it once. It's here for good. Bongo as many streams as City Charges. There you go. No, it's Brian Storm, as in Brian and Buemo. Right, I'm with you. It's still going, Hal, but we're still stuck. Off out to junior cricket training. Well, good luck with it. I hope you get to enjoy a bit of the warmth. Being outdoors is better, isn't it? Being stuck here with the curtains closed. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Right, let's get into this game. We've got this. We've got Coles back up front, who just is allergic to scoring goals. So that's not great when we have struggled to hit the back of the net. But we're going to try. That's class. Hey, Harvey, that's it. It'd be a lot of channel points to take off you just to play it once. Can't wait for the footy tomorrow. Yeah, I just, like I said, I'm very selfishly hoping for the delay. Get ready for a drum and bass playlist. There you go. There you go. Gonna batter them, do you reckon? I don't think we're going to be battering them, but I do think we win. I do think we win. I do indeed. Yeah, he's looking forward to the kick-off of the Scottish Cup. Not Scottish Cup, sorry. Is that the Premier Sports Cup that's kicking off? Is that Premier Sports? Right, come on. Let's hope for some better attacking just on show than we had yesterday. Because we're allergic to goals. Get a good ball in, Alvarez. Let's have Coles back on the score sheet. He puts it over. Wouldn't mind Spain losing tonight. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Although, to be fair, I think it's done and dusted that it's going to be France in that final. Not necessarily. I'm not saying that as in it's done and dusted for us to be there. I think whoever from our side of the draw gets there will be playing France. I think France are there. France showed weakness last night. Yeah, but the thing is, Lacey has a go. He hits the post. Oh, we've hit the bar as well. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? No, yeah, but I said it in the Discord. The thing is with France, they showed that for 60 minutes, they looked like they were beatable. And then in the blink of an eye, the game's away and they've won it. And that's what they do. That's what they do. 60 minutes, they look beatable, and then all of a sudden, they've won the game. Who's Spain? I've only heard of Pain. Well, it's add an S. It's coming home. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. It looks like we've reloaded it, but Hardy still doesn't know how to save a shot. We're 1-0 down. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Just had 10 minutes overtime in Rocket League and won. Love that, Harvey. Love that. Staying switched on. Hardy has turned into a terrible goalkeeper all of a sudden. And again, we're dominating a game. And we find ourselves behind. I don't know what's gone so wrong here. The keeper is having a mare recently. Every single shot we face goes in the back of the net, Mr. P. 78% possession. 7 shots. 8 shots now. We're losing 1-0. Hardy motionless there. Really is. This is getting painful. I'm not sure what to change because we're having the chances. We just can't find the back of the net. England drew with Ghana, but France showed weakness in a 2-0 win. Okay, there we go. Finally, we score a goal. We did. We did. The keeper Hardy moves. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. And if you didn't hear it, I'll play it again because I enjoyed that one. It's coming home, and when it happens, I'll be gone for a week. France showed weakness as opposed to who? England. No, I agree with what Jack's saying in the sense that I thought for, like I said, I thought for 60 minutes, they looked like a very beatable side. It was very open. And I feel like a team with more attacking threat than Morocco showed could have scored goals there. But the difference is, it takes the flick of a switch and they've run away with a game. Where are you in the league? We were 4th, I think, going into this. But if we win this game, we go top. If we win, we go top, I think. Or at least joint on top. Because Celtic just lost to St. Mirren, I think it was. I'm confident with Tuchel. Good, good, good. I'm confident with Tuchel. That France do look scary. They do. And I mean, we've still got some tough tests before we'd even get to that. Anyway, as we make it to... who needs a striker that can score when your midfielders do it for him? France played in first gear for the first hour. I disagree, Mr. Scotsman. I don't think that you are playing in first gear in knockout. I think that they were frustrated and couldn't sort of break the deadlock. I don't think that they would be taking anything easy. I just think that they were frustrated for an hour. But the difference is, when they unlocked them, they did it quickly and then they ran away with the game. And the thing is with France, I think if you go behind, you're very, very unlikely to bring it back. Very, very unlikely. Spain have the quality to beat them. But they haven't played well. Be an interesting game tonight, I think. I think so. I'm looking forward to tonight. I am going to be watching the first half on the stream. I thought Little Jack was going to lose that one. But I haven't seen anything that makes me think Spain could beat France, if I'm honest. I would comfortably be back in France in that one. England-France will be a very, very similar to City-Chelsea in the UCL final. Sorry, next round. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Betters. And Chelsea won it. True. Very true. That's better, Mr. P. Hopefully, we can keep this going. because we need some confidence in those strikers. We need Karlsbach to score, really, because we've got 3 more weeks without, with him, without Cliff. I need him to start scoring goals. Churchill loves being an underdog. Anyway, we'll be back in a bit. Pizza has finally arrived. I hope you enjoy it. Good ball across. Lacey with a header. See, Karlsbach's just nowhere near anything. I'm confident in England, but not his players. Really, Mr. Nahum. I mean, there's 1 shot for Falkirk in that half, and they scored it. But, I mean, Bellingham and Kane have filled me with nothing but confidence. Defensively, it's definitely grown in my estimation since Mexico. I thought we looked very, very shaky, and it was, it was going to be a struggle every round, which it still will be. We're going to make hard work of it, of course we will. But that Mexico performance showed that backs against the wall we can defend. We all say it's coming home, but we're too confident tracking a package that has been out for delivery since 1966. That's a good way of putting it. Mr. Scotsman says, saw it earlier, Deschamps has won more World Cup games as a manager than anyone else. Not surprising. I feel like he's managed them for 20 years. I also saw something, and I didn't fact check it, but I seen something that Mbappe has never been knocked out of the World Cup. Is that correct? I didn't do it. I need to get my job centre to glory up and running. Love it. Love that. How is it going? Have you played any more? Have you enjoyed the early start to the save? Probably tracks about Mbappe. I'm guessing age-wise it did, didn't it? Is what I'm thinking. I'm guessing age-wise it did. I just didn't fact-check it. I saw that, but they lost the final last time. Does that not count then? Oh, of course they did. What am I on about? Yeah. Well, no, that is being knocked out of a World Cup, isn't it? That is being knocked out of a World Cup. Like I say, fact-checking really didn't go well there. I'd class that as being knocked out. I guess prior to a final. I guess he's never not made a final then. But I've seen a few people saying it as well. I went to do it earlier and it didn't save, so I need to start new. And oh, that's frustrating, Harvey. Are you going to look to go to the same team or just see what else you can go with? But yeah, I'd consider that being knocked out of a World Cup. Yeah, I think I would. I don't see why losing in a final wouldn't be you being knocked out. It's not you not being knocked out. You can say it's not knocked out as it's the last game. Okay. Yeah. I can see it. Dave, you absolute hero.
Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you very much for renewing that season ticket. Tier 1 from Dave. How are we doing? Happy Friday, and thank you very much for the resub. I really do appreciate that. Mr. Nahum says the semi-final losers aren't knocked out, is how I see it. What, because they go to a third place playoff? Or hello, James Wardowski. I can tell you I do not have a set piece in my locker like that man does, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. How are we, Dave? I hope you're doing very well. I hope you had a brilliant week. Welsh John Games is here as well. Well, who's that hot, sexy person on the screen? You've got 2 monitors on, haven't you? Josh is a fan, finally. Hope they support you as much as this chat. They're trying. It's hot. You can see the glisten on my forehead, John. The only word correct in your compliments of me there was hot. How are we, John? Happy Friday. I hope you had a brilliant week. Should be tier 20, as that's where Hull are finishing this season. Not sure about the 20th tier. Maybe place. Morial, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's just a loss if it's in the last game rather than being knocked out. Okay, I see the logic. I can see it. Harvey says, I'm going to topple England and Spain and do random countries that can get a champ spot in top league. Okay. 22 degrees here tomorrow, bliss. I've looked. So originally, where I'm at Hyde Park all day tomorrow, it was meant to be like 34 degrees at Hyde Park. That's come down to about averaging about 28, 29. If that can keep coming down, that'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful. If that could be about 26, I'd be really happy. Great, thanks, Sophia Leavers Assembly. Very emotional. I hope it all went well, John. What was it then? Was it just like a graduation type situation? But I hope it went very, very well. What you wait to see again? Lewis Capaldi tomorrow, Mr. Scotsman. Lewis Capaldi. What's that beer called? Need to try it. This one, it's H2O. H2O, that one's called. So it was, yeah. Lewis Capaldi today and System of a Down on Monday. 28 with bodies, so 32, exactly that. And there'll be a lot of bodies there. It's a very attended event. Some high quality H2O. If anyone gets the film reference, you've been watching good films. It's a Pilsner, that one. It's terrible. It's not. It's water. It's water. What a film it is indeed. Palace News, why are you oiing me? You've got my attention just by typing. End of her time at primary school, all memories, etc. Yeah, exactly. I can imagine very emotional. Very emotional. But time for the next phase. Next phase there, John. Awards and such. I love that. Would one want to know predicted Queen's set list? I'm more than happy to hear it. More than happy to hear it, Palace. I don't know many Queen's songs, so it won't mean too much to me, but I am looking forward to seeing them. Mama says. Alligator got all the teeth and no toothbrush. Awards and search. Frenchie, how we doing? Oi, oi. How are we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Cole's back. Finally. Finally, Cole's back scores a goal. We need that. We need that. Okay, so all good. Weekend. Exactly that. Get in, Daniel. We needed it. Big time. Big time. We needed him on the score sheet. Starts firing now. He's got 3 weeks to try and give himself any sort of minutes, Mr. P, because if he keeps playing as he has been playing, not only in 3 weeks' time will Cliff Hightower be storming back into the team, he will also, Carlsbach, will be storming his way out of the club. Oh, he's taking free kicks now. Look, a bit of confidence after a goal. Oh, he also hits the post there. He nearly shut me up instantly. Nearly shut me up instantly. But this has been much better. I thought we were going to be FM'd again. Lacey's taking this one. Having better luck today. Yesterday was rough, Frenchie. It really was. Lacey with good effort there as well. But this is our first game. It's our first game, Frenchie. So it's looking okay. We conceded our first shot, which wasn't ideal. We're still 100% shots conceded, but we're scoring goals at least at the moment. So that's better. Alvarez with a wild effort. Any Welsh new gens yet? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment, John. As soon as there is one, he'll be ring-fenced for you to rename. A career path quiz for Mr. Scotsman. Let's get that on the screen. Right, it is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you are. So it is Middlesbrough. Some time on loan at Northampton. Blackburn, Sunderland, Brighton. Those are your teams. It's a tough one today, I think. How's Mrs. A1? She's doing well. She's doing well. She's at work at the moment. She's doing well. She struggles in the heat. She struggles in the heat, so she's not enjoying the warmth. But there you are. Mr. Scotsman, you're too good at this. Yeah, she's not bad, thanks, man. She's not bad, thanks. You're too good at this, Mr. Scotsman. It is, in fact, Jason Steele, yes. It is Jason Steele. So make it look too easy, Mr. Scotsman. You're a footballing encyclopedia. Not Tom Watson, Palace, not Tom Watson. Literally signed him earlier as a backup keeper, that's why. Oh, really? Wow, okay. Checked his career path. Checked his career path. What are the chances of that? That people are going to think we're in cahoots. They're going to think we're rigging the game. Oh, right. Everyone. Just, if you are standing, sit down. Put your drinks down. Things like that. Let's relax for a sec. Charlie Hardy's just made a save. I don't mean to alarm anyone. Charlie Hardy has just saved the shot. Yeah, I sent it to you earlier. Probably are, you cheat. Yeah, that's it. It's Beddar's Pokemon, the Fantasy League, anything else I can rig. Well, was that actually a save? A good one as well. A good one as well, Mr. P. Right, we've got a set list, have we? Regular John or Millionaire, never heard of either. Lost Art of Keeping a Secret, have heard of. Feel Good Hit of Summer, never heard of. Sick is how I feel in this heat. Fun Machine does things that I can't say on stream. Paper Machete, My God is the Sun, I've heard of that. Run Pig Run, I've heard of that. Not heard of Little Sister. Then Little Sister or Run. Right, see, so it's just intertwinable there. Go with the Flow, No One Knows, Song for the Dead. I've heard of the last two, not heard of that. Not heard of most of those. Not heard of most of them, but I'm sure they're going to be good. I'm sure they'll be great. I'm thinking, I always, every time I go to a gig or anything, I like to get merch. I'm that sort of guy. So I'm thinking probably T-shirt System of a Down, hat Queens of the Stone Age. I reckon that's going to be what I'm going to go for. It is a running joke in the A1 household at the moment that I have far too many hats. I did come away from America with quite a lot. Favourite System of a Down song? My actual favourite one, I wouldn't want to say on stream because it's a rather odd name. It's not swearing. No, it's an odd name and it makes me sound odd. So I'll go with something else. I like I can't remember the name of it now. Toxicity. Toxicity is up there for me. But yeah, probably favourite song. Violent. There's another word on there. He has hands. He doesn't need Mr. Scotsman. He doesn't need Fun Machine. Yeah, exactly that, Betters. Wait, Running Joke is the Queen song. Is it really? Good tune. Toxicity. I like to... Obviously, Chop Suey. Oh, that Violent song is great. It's a very, very good song, and it helps me through tough sets at the gym is what it does. Basically, I'm very, very odd with my music taste. I'm also very, very odd with the sort of music I listen to whilst working out. So I will usually start with some very sort of pop music whilst things are easy. When it gets to the tough sets, that's when Slipknot and System of a Down come out. I thought you would listen to T Swifty at the gym. I've been known to have the fate of Ophelia in those early sets, but we do get to Toxicity at the end. That or Tory PM speeches to help you in the gym. Is that what you're saying? Moriel, only musically. Only musically is what I'll say. Only musically. Let's not get this twisted. What was the ooh, Scubs? What was the ooh? The thought of me in the gym. That song where he goes and names the toppings on a pizza. I don't know what that is. I love Slipknot. Jealous for seeing System of a Down, though. Enjoy it. Mosh for me. We are in the seats. It was all sold out in the standing, but I'm not built for moshing anyway. I'm not. At all. Yeah, that's not for me. Right, let's take Gonzalez off as well, because he is knackered. Let's get Goran on. I also think we will rest Texture and get Feathers on there. And then we'll probably leave it at that. Fair few changes. Right. Can we grab another goal before the end? Let's hope so. I'm too old for standing at a gig. Oh, here come Falkirk again. Let's not concede another one. I don't want this to look tight after the battering we've gave them. We started the season really, really well, and all of a sudden we just look a little bit weak at points. I'm too old for standing at a gig. Did it last year and just wanted to see. That's when I realised I was old. See, I realised that, yeah, when I went to Glastonbury, and it was like I actually preferred walking because the standing still hurt my feet more than walking did. And that's when I thought, yeah, probably an issue. You should try the heat in the mixer at a rave. Oh, I'm not built for a rave at all. It's not also really my kind of music, is rave music. But now we're looking more like a team that remembers how this system works. 2 assists for Alvarez, 1 for Johnston. The heat is terrible, I can imagine. Best band to ever play at Glastonbury. What, as in, like, overall? Or as in, my favourite? I'll start Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, can he go raves now? Yeah, I mean, fair enough, Scubs, fair enough. We all have our hobbies. Always a sweatbox? Would you mean like best ever or the best that I've seen? Because I wouldn't say Arctic Monkeys best ever to be there. Overall? I don't know. That's going to be a tough one, isn't it? It's going to be a tough one. I don't really know. I don't know the history well enough of everyone who's played there. The best I saw there... My favourite I saw... I tell you what, I wasn't actually hugely fussed on it, but really sort of got stuck into it and enjoyed it. Paul McCartney was fantastic. Sam Fender was class. I'm really gutted, though, because Paul McCartney... Mrs. A1 refused to miss Paul McCartney. She loves the Beatles. So we couldn't miss that, but I was really gutted because at the same time was Jamie T, and I really wanted to see Jamie T. But yeah, apart from that, I can't really remember who else. Is he still alive, Paul McCartney? He's alive and swinging, Ben. Don't you worry. He's alive and swinging. He is. Right. Cecinia's out. That puts us top of the league. That's good news. Fair enough, Harv. That's the best way to be. Drugs are fool's game. Drugs are a fool's game. Jamie T was on and you went Paul McCartney. The way I saw it, Scubs, is one... happy wife, happy life, and she loves the Beatles. So it was a compromise because we had compromised throughout the weekend on people we wanted to see. Secondly, there was more of a chance of Paul McCartney not being able to play more shows, and Jamie T, you know what I mean? Probably more of a chance to see Jamie T again than Paul McCartney. So if Mrs. wasn't there, you'd have gone Jamie T over Paul McCartney. I would have, Bedders, yeah, I would have. I'm with Mrs. A1. I'm going Paul all day. Just don't see the point, though. Just don't see the point. I get it, but I mean, Scubs, I think that's a very unpopular opinion. Not, I mean, we can all have our opinion on what he's like as a person, but music-wise, I think that's going to be an unpopular opinion. Love Live and Let Die, great tune. It was just the thing for me that lived with me was he repeated it for probably a good 5 minutes, and you had the whole field, which for the main stage headliner on the last day is going to be 150,000 people. Is it? I don't know. I don't actually know. That could be wildly, grossly over guessing that. But it had all of that doing the na 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 na, which was class. Obviously, I did it like a football chant and was thinking about Bellingham the whole time, but everyone else was enjoying it. I feel like Jamie T would be better in a smaller venue anyway. Yeah, so he was on a much smaller stage. But yeah, no, I think some great music there. Some great music from the Beatles. Right, the result takes us top of the league, and we're going to stay there. Alvarez, fantastic at football. We love playing A1 ball. Yeah, we like to attack. And we've got Midgetland in the Champions League next. This is going to be our best opportunity at points. Either Beatles, not Paul. Yeah, but he just played Beatles stuff, Scubs. I can't even name any of his songs. Yeah, he just played Beatles stuff. It was all Beatles. A couple of songs of his. Bruce Springsteen came out and played one. No, you're not having him. Gerardo Fuentes. If I'd have seen this pre our last round in the World Cup, I wouldn't have gave you a new contract, but it's fine. Say is a tune, the one he did with MJ. I'm sorry to say, Josh, but who's Jamie T? Oh, you should give him a go. Jamie T's good. Sticks and Stones in particular, a favourite of mine. Sheila. Zombie. No, not Zombie. No, it is Zombie, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's Zombie. I can't remember anyway. MJ, that's fair enough. 4 or 5 seconds with Kanye and Rihanna is a good tune as well. It was actually. Class tune, Sticks and Stones. Yeah, Zombie is him. Yeah, it is. If you got the money, good song. Yeah, see, definitely worth a listen, Harvey. I'm not sure if that's your sort of thing. It's very sort of... Who would we compare him to? He's very sort of... It's like... I guess it's like 2000s indie, isn't it? Would we say 2000s? He's very... I'm trying to think who you could compare him to. I'm not really sure. Queen's played tonight. You're getting updates. There we go. Sheila is my worst nightmare. Somehow always finds me at my worst. Really? Not a fan of that one then. I mean, we all have those songs that, yeah, just remind us of something we don't want. I do like the song, but yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes bad memories and all that. Right, hopefully Fuentes decides to stay with us rather than go to Hibs. Yeah, he's kind of Plan B, kind of early Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, early Arctic Monkeys is a good shout. Plan B, I'd say, is a little bit closer to a rapper, I'd say, than Jamie T. But I get that, yeah. I get that a bit. Because he is very sort of talky in his music, isn't he? Mine, When We're Good, first album or two. Plan B is like rap. Yeah, I'd say Plan B is closer to like a rapper, but I get what you're saying. I'm just thinking Chasing Status, Plan B. Yeah, that's good. AM is Scenes. When AM is Scenes. Sorry, Arctic Monkeys. I'm with you now. I didn't get it. First album or two. Yeah, I preferred their early stuff personally. I feel like since they've slowed down, it's not really my cup of tea. I do still like some of the stuff, and I thought their set at Glastonbury was good. I know it got criticised, but I enjoyed it. But I do much prefer their early stuff. We'll need to have a listen. Who? Jamie T. I think he's very, very good. Yeah, early stuff rules, 100%. Yeah. 100%. But I would recommend Jamie T. He won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I do think the music's good. Terrible now, but that's because they have money and live a life. I saw Arctic at Reading not long after Favourite Worst Nightmare came out. The Prodigy were on before him. Was incredible. I'm not sure what year you've gone there, Bedders, but I reckon that might be the same year as Kitcho's brother, because he always says that Prodigy were the best he ever saw at the best he's ever seen live, and that was at Reading. Was that a Post Malone year as well? Because if it was, I think you've gone the same year as him. Because he saw Post Malone back-to-back years, but he said Prodigy were the best. Especially Favourite Worst Nightmare, whatever people say, I'm not, whatever it's called, and AM, best 3 albums they have. A lot of people, when they have the money, they just coast on it. The thing is, I think they just they wanted to go a different way, didn't they, sort of artistically, and it's just not my cup of tea. Prodigy amazing live. I can imagine. Not revealing my plans, given how well we played. Yeah, we want to do that again. Cliff's not ready yet. Tech Shearer's fantastic at football. So's Dutch McScrunch. That'll do. I didn't see Post Malone, but Prodigy are one of the best I've seen live. It might not have been the same year. No, the only reason I ask is, yeah, I think both years that Kitcho's brother went was Post Malone years. I've got a management offer. Where are we going, Harvey? A whole day of drinking and they come on? Yeah, exactly that. I bet you two-stepped your way to a high step count that day, Bedders. Do you two-step to Prodigy? I don't even know how you really dance to Prodigy. Jump, I guess. The Viewer Class Live, Scottish band. I've not heard of them, Scubs. Queen's a good live. I'm looking forward to it. Great live. We're better than the Courtneyers when they supported them. I saw them at Glastonbury as well, the Courtneyers. Wait, is the Courtneyers the In-Betweeners intro, or am I mixing up bands? Is the Courtneyers the intro to the... Am I mixing them up? I found myself in the middle of a mosh pit, took a few elbows to the face. Worth it. Mrs. Bedders got nasty that day. Matt, how are we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Are you doing okay in the warmth? Oh, we're all struggling a bit, I think. Josh is a class act. He communicates quite a bit. I do try, Palace. I do try. Same Gene song. 14 era. 14ers. Not Courtineers. Is that it then? Is it Courtineers? Courtineers. And not 19 Forever. Not 19 Forever. Put yourself together. Libertines, sorry, that's it. Libertines I saw at Glastonbury, not Courtineers. What we got? Same Gene song. We're going to Olympic Club at Charleroi in Belgium. Belgium's good fun, Harvey. I enjoyed that in my... I don't know if... potentially a little spoiler for you there, sorry, on Job Centre Glory, but I did end up in Belgium at one point, and it's I enjoyed it there. Matt's gone with a Wikipedia path. We're going Freddie Mercury in 6 clicks, I think is a fair amount. Ooh, okay, we're going to VAR it. I reckon we have to all agree. Do we think 6 clicks is adequate? I meant Josh Home, not Josh A1 Ward. Okay, Libertines are class. I did enjoy them. They opened up the other stage, so it was like first of the day as well. Yeah, easy. Okay, we'll go with 6 clicks. You've ruined it for me, Joe. What did I... Sorry, Harvey. Well, there's a lot after that, is all I say. There's a lot after that. That's early doors. I'm still on Arda. You got plenty to go. I don't know how many it would take, but I think 6 gives you a chance. I'd love to see them in a small stage. It was still a very big stage, Libertines. So I was quite excited about who was supporting Lewis Capaldi tomorrow. And I can't remember who, for the life of me, it is. So you guys will know better than me. I think I saw the name and then I couldn't remember any of their songs. But I remember being quite excited. Or maybe not. Maybe not, because that's... I thought there was a band there. Ah, it was, yes. It was. The Vaccines. Should I be excited about seeing the Vaccines? Then also Jacob Allon and Conan Gray. No idea who they are. But yeah, the Vaccines. Who's supporting System of a Down? Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, they got some tunes, the Vaccines. Yeah, Queen of the Stone Age. I don't know who Acid Bath are. I know in this heat, it feels like just getting in the shower. Done it in 3. Go on, Mr. Scotsman. I don't know because I don't care about Lewis. That's fair enough. Seen them too. Decent live, but not really into them. Right, okay. That's what I mean. I'm not really sure. So... vaccines are fun, especially in nice weather. It should be nice weather tomorrow. Root, we've been rooted. Happy Friday. Evening, mate. Evening, chat. I have Mountain Dew with crushed ice. Perfect for a Friday. Perfect for this temperature as well, Root. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a brilliant week. Queens of the Stone Age, a decent... Yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I don't know who Acid Bath are. It doesn't sound like my cup of tea. But we will have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Right, let's get over to Wikipedia for Matt's...
My word, we'll have a look.
Scared the life out of me.
Of course we'll have a look.
Let's chill out. Let's chill out a little bit. Right, okay, let's PC. Let's get over here. Right, so we need to get from Swindon Town to Freddie Mercury in 6 clicks. So, instantly, we are looking. I feel like Freddie Mercury might be easy, to be fair. I don't know that. So Mr. Scotsman said he's done it in 3. I'm instantly thinking my route would be that our song is by Elvis. And I feel like there's a way of probably getting from Elvis. Yeah, done mine in 3 very quickly. Wow, okay. Okay. I feel like getting from Elvis to Freddie Mercury would be doable. I'm trying to think how you do that so quickly. What would be... Who did Freddie Mercury support? Freddie passed through to do a gig. I'm not sure he played the County Ground, no. I'm not sure he played the County Ground. There we go. We need to sack the stewards. We've had Bongo on the pitch. We've got Matt joining him. 115 stream streak from Matt. Thank you very much for the company. I do appreciate it. Right, we need to get to... Bedders, that feels like a hint and a help. Stop it. Same charges as City and Bongo. All in cahoots. No, I don't think Elton John will be on here anyway. Now I'm thinking Wembley and Live Aid could be a way of doing this. Bedders wants to know who played Portman Road. I'm not sure he does. I'm not sure he might do. I don't know. I feel like Little Mix. Ed Sheeran, likely. Topical. Do you reckon Ian Holloway has any ties to Freddie Mercury? Oh, well, he played the Oasis here. He did indeed. He did indeed. Right, okay. I don't know whether I'm saying that. I don't even know if we saw Elvis anyway. History. He's not going to be in the history, is he? Is it going to be in the history? I doubt it. I'm really curious after Mr. Scotsman. You'll have to tell me you did it, because I'm struggling to know how you'd get there. Jake Bug did too and got booed off stage. Did he really? I like Jake Bug. That was it Thunderbug, his first album? I thought it was a good album, that. Right. No, I think I'm going to struggle. He started telling people to shut up because they were talking between songs. Between songs is harsh. That went down well. Hit and badge. Robin. The problem is we don't win enough to have anything on here saying we are the champions. 3 clicks indeed. The Welsh Smithy's done it as well. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So the 1969 League Cup final is going to have been played at the old Wembley, which then hosted Live Aid. But how are you doing it in 3? That's what's confusing me here. Because that's not going to be 3. Going to save my pathway for when you're done? Yeah, please do. Yeah. We don't do any hints or helps. I don't want help. I want to try and get there. I think that could be a route. I'm just really confused by the 3 clicks, which makes me think you've got something on this page that then takes you directly to Queen. Root's done it in 3 as well. What am I missing? Something here is going to take us directly to Queen. Unless we don't have any players from... Where was he born? He was born in... Oh... I forget. It's an island, isn't it? I'm not sure I have. Oh, Root's telling Porkies. You're telling me porcupines? I've done it in 1. Oh, wait, I've never tried it before. Right, brilliant. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get this in 3. I'm going to go down the route that I think that I have a chance with. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to go 1969 League Cup final, which was at Wembley Stadium. Which is Wembley Stadium. And then I reckon we can get Live Aid from this, surely. Or, well, I mean, we've got Live Aid instantly. Do we just get Freddie Mercury on here? Is this the 3 clicks? Because there is a music section. There is a music section. Yeah, we've got it, haven't we? We've got it. Queen. The Freddie Mercury tribute concert. No, I've not got it in 3, unless he's anywhere else here. I've not got his specific page. I mean, we've done it. We've done it. It's just, unless I'm missing something. Surely he's got to be on here, right? How are you naming? Oh, it's because they named Queen. I was going to say, how can you name everyone from Live Aid and not have Freddie Mercury there? It's because you're naming Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody, Live Aid, no. Right, I'm going to just concede that I can't do this in 3. And I am just going to take the 4. I'm just one final check. So I like to do it in as little as possible. I like to do it in as few as possible. Yeah, Freddie Mercury tribute concert there. I don't think he's here on his own. No, right, okay. So I'm going to take the 4. Queen and then Freddie Mercury. There we go. We got there in 4. So, what was this 3 path, ladies and gentlemen? What did we get? Wembley, Queen, Freddie. Brilliant. Okay. So, where was Wembley directly? Did I miss it on here, did I? Is there just a Wembley? You just added a step. There is a Wembley link. Right, okay. I see. In the 09-10 season summary. The only thing I worried about... 09-10, you say. I was just worried by this. So where was Queen? Go to music. Are they just on here, are they? Are they here somewhere? I'm assuming they're there somewhere. Nonetheless, I just thought I needed old Wembley. Otherwise, I was going to add clicks. I didn't think new Wembley would get it. Under culture, right, okay. Jay Dunnett, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a brilliant week and you're dealing well in the heat. But we did complete that one in 4 clicks. We got that done. Thank you for that one, Matt. I enjoyed that one. That was good. Could I ask a couple of questions if that's okay? Fire away. I will try my best to answer them. I'll try my best. Going to lurk while I make dinner. What do we have in Mr. Scotsman? If you need to go and make your dinner and then tell us after, I will wait. In silence. Right, let me add the points for the last fantasy, by the way. Barbecue. I love that. I'm jealous. Sausage and burgers, love it. Can you help me with some advice with a player from a youth intake? I can provide a link. What are we talking? I don't know what on earth you're sending me to here. I'm not sure I like this. What is this? What is this link? Jay, done it. I'm not sure I like that. Do you have Discord? I do indeed. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to chuck it in there. It probably would. And I don't have to look around. I'll send it in there. Good man. Right, let's get into this. I was adding points, wasn't I? I literally forgot. It's a player I checked. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Inter Milan came in for 3 of my players. A young left winger called Brenner. A young centre mid and my backup striker, who was unhappy. We got 5 to 7 million in total for them. We also finished in the playoffs. We won the semi-final 6-3 on aggregate. We got to the final versus Spezia and won the playoff final. Foggiera Serie A. I feel really good with the promotion. However, I'm feeling overwhelmed at the same time with the overhaul of transfers needed and the tactical aspects as well. Jay Dunn, it is a big jump into that top division, isn't it? But for me, that's the bit I love. I love a rebuild. I do love a rebuild. But congratulations on promotion. Dylan, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you, Dylan? I hope you had a fantastic week. Happy Friday, happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. You've made it. This is the youth intake player. Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you for sending that. So, we have a winger. Fairly quick. Determined. Good first touch. I mean, the technical's not amazing. I mean, he can pass it. He's got technique. Yeah, I think he looks decent. Thank you for the alert, Palace. I'll return momentarily in the Football Manager channel, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, done it. It's yeah, he looks decent. I think he looks decent. I think he definitely needs to develop. I'd probably be maybe sending him out on loan. I'm guessing you probably have better options at the moment. I'd probably send him out on loan. I'm good, mate. Got work in the morning. Hopefully it's a short shift for you, Dylan. Is it only a short one? I hope. In this heat. Hopefully it's early at least as well. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and the same on Sunday. That is a tough weekend. But it's also, that is beating the worst of the heat at least. So there is that. You get to get out and enjoy the rest of the day. It's 2.5 stars for me. I'm just unsure what to do with him. Is he 16? I'd probably loan him out, Jake. I'm going with Jake because Matt said it. I hope you don't mind. I've gone with Jake. Yeah, I would probably say to loan him out, get some first team. Unless he's going to play first team for you, I'd just say you probably want him getting as many minutes as possible. I'm off for 3 weeks after Sunday, to be fair, so it's not too bad. Love that. Tough weekend and then off for 3 weeks. Feet up. Are you doing anything nice, Dylan? Off anywhere, or is it just some time off of work? Speaking of Freddie Mercury, here he is. Alvarez got... Why is it not giving Alvarez points? All right, we're going to have to change that. So Alvarez... We'll have to add those on. So let's add those in. And then manual scoring. Alvarez, who's currently on 5. That is going to be 3 points for a 9 rating. That's it. This is a lot of points. 8. Yeah, 6. 6, 11. He gets 14 points in that game, ladies and gentlemen. 14 points. Puts him up to 19. Not 33. That is... It always doubles it when I manually do it. There you go. He's up to 19. Right. Away to Scarborough for 2 weeks. Lovely, Dylan. Lovely. Josh here is class in the community's class, though I thoroughly recommend, Matt. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Do you have a command for a summary of the save in the previous season? I do indeed. I do indeed. Jake, exclamation mark, save. The first game is underway in Belgium. Good luck, Harvey. Mayo plays. Welcome in. Happy Friday. How are we? You made it to the weekend. Harvey says send him on loan. Send him on loan to a team that play close to the same way. It'll help him improve. Good shout there, Harvey. Yeah, Jake. So that's where we are at the moment. And if we have a look, when we do have a summary, we have a look at our trophy room, how we're looking. So it took me 9 seasons to win anything. But we do now have 2 premierships back to back. We have a Scottish Cup and a Premier Sports Cup as well. And then we just have one of all of our personal accomplishments we've got over there. But that's how the trophy room's looking at the moment. We're hoping to flesh it out. We're hoping to flesh it out a bit more. Some more Scottish Premierships and hopefully a European trophy at some point. But we're a long way off that. A long way off that. Right, let's get into this one. So this is our chance. It's a good chance at our first ever 3 points in the Champions League. We are yet to ever get points in the Champions League, which isn't ideal, and we still can't register many players, which is not ideal. I think we keep the same back line. I think Hardy's really winding me up, but we're going to keep the same back line at the moment. Morelos is coming in. Karlsbeck has to play. And we'll probably go with that for now. Let's give it a save and get ourselves into this Champions League fixture. Like I said, we were in the Champions League last season and we finished on 0 points. We lost every game. We played one this season. We lost that as well. It was away at Bayern Munich, which is always going to be tough. Let's hope we can at least get a point in the Champions League for the first time ever. Harvey says, when a team do a loan offer, it will say on the email if they play a similar way to you, and obviously go for teams that do and don't go for teams that don't. I did not know that, Harvey. Thank you very much for the knowledge. I did not know that. Not at all. Right, I need some water. I'm going to have to, at some point, grab another glass, but I'm going to try and put it off for now. 2 games in an hour and 13 minutes, by the way. I told you it was going to be high-octane action today. This continue button's going to get worn out at this rate. Right, come on. Home in the Champions League. Please, can we get our first ever win? Our first ever win. Expected better? What, than 2? Oh, you've you know what we're like round here. This is good form. This is good form. I don't know if I'm expecting too much from this game, but I'd hope that we have a good chance against Midgetland. Full Metal FM, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you've had a fantastic week. Good evening, all. How's Edinburgh treating us? Up and down, up and down. Yesterday's stream was a bit tough. We are playing in the Champions League at the moment. We've never won in the Champions League, so we're hoping that changes right now. Apart from that, we're back-to-back champions. We're top of the league again. It's looking good in Scotland. It's just our travels in Europe not so successful. How are you doing, though, Full Metal? Think you need to slow down in this heat? Usain Bolt speed this. Seriously, I'm going to get nosebleed. Pace yourself, Josh. Don't want you to get tuck it out mid-stream. I was tuck it out before the stream. I was tuck it out before. I was tuck it out mid-work day. But here we are. Here we are. Come on, then. Good ball into Alvarez. Good ball across. Oh! I thought that one was in. I nearly fist-pumped it. Morelos at the back stick. Hits the post. I'm well, slightly resembling a lobster. Have you been out in the sun, have you, Full Metal? You've been out in the sun. I've had the curtains closed because to open them today, I would have had to have a factor 30 on. I didn't want to risk it. Well in, Gonzalez, by the way. 2 very good tackles there. I like that. It's a ball over the top. Colesback's got a lot to do with this one. Just gives it back to Johnston. Here we go. Morelos from distance. It's a great save from the keeper. That must be nice, having a goalie that can do that. Been driving a lot. Caught it by accident. Was it arm out of the window stuff? Was it Full Metal? Stats-wise, we're looking very good today. We're performing well again. We just really need to do one of those goal shots. That'd be nice. If we could score a goal shot, that'd be lovely. But we've seen this in the Champions League in years past. Goal's back. Oh, I thought he was going to challenge that. We've seen this where we performed well. Lacey's under it. Oh, take a touch, Shea. Take a touch. But we've seen this before where we perform well and we've come away losing. So let's hope that we don't get caught on a break or something and rue all these missed chances. But we're playing some lovely football. We've been playing some lovely stuff. Come on. Carl's back. Look at this. The tiki-taki is lovely. Get a ball across, Alvarez. Texture, we know he can finish. Carl's back. Keeper saves it again. What's the furthest you've gone in the Champions League? Group league phase, Dylan. So this is only our second time in it. We were in the league phase last year and we lost every single game. So we've got to the furthest we've got in Europe is we got to the first knockout stage in I think that was the Conference League, wasn't it? Not the Europa. I think that was the Conference League. And we lost to AC Milan. Was it AC Milan? No, Galatasaray, sorry. Or Fenerbahce. One of them. Can't remember. Ball across. Is it a corner or is that really a highlight? Okay. Craig, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week so far. Full Metal says just beamed through the windscreen like a sunbeam getting me figuratively on fire. Exactly that. And that's the wrong thing. It's not like Kings of Leon this one, is it? It's the car's on fire. How are we, Craig? I hope you're doing well. Look at those stats. We really should be ahead here. Not happy? See, I reckon if we keep playing this way and the result will come. That's what I'm going to say. Jake says, does everyone in here use recruitment focuses or transfer room for transfer? I use both. Just chilling, man. Hope you're well, mate. I'm doing well. Just very, very warm. I have warned everyone I am going to go as long as possible tonight. By that, I mean up until the usual 9 o'clock finish. I won't be going past that. But I'm just trying to survive as long as possible. It is absolutely roasting in this room. I don't even want to know what the temperature is. I don't want to know. Scumbag Dave's in. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Oi, Gov, you all good? Did you shave your head or did you just get sunburnt? It's just one colour at the moment. How are we, Dave? Happy Friday. I haven't used transferring before. How long do recommendations take? Usually a couple of presses of continue. If you continue, if you progress a couple of days, you usually start to get people back, and then it just more and more filter through. I found it quite useful. Right, please, can we get a win here? Finn, the same as you look. All good. It's 37.2 in this room. Curse of the Animals. That is very warm. I imagine, what is that? Because they need sort of heated lamps and things like that, is it, Dave? Is that what it is? It's good when you can't afford to scout. That's never ideal. Never ideal at all. Right, win this ball back, please. Come on. This is where we go 1-0 down, isn't it? I'm telling you already. I know. I've seen the script. We go 1-0 down here. What a great name that left back had, by the way. Hardy actually makes a save. He makes a save. We need to take a second to appreciate this. Nicholas Bolzer Vestergaard. How do we scout him? Because I think I want him at the club with a name like that. Yes, because some of them are African species, so the tanks hit 40, 42 in the hotspots. Wow, okay. Guard Geek, how we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. I hope you've had a brilliant week. How are we doing? Otherwise, you're trialing obscene numbers of players. Exactly. But yeah, Full Metal, that's what pre-season's all about, isn't it? Giving a trial to everyone and their dog. Here we go. Ball out. That way. Go that way. What are we doing? Go that way. Alvarez has loads of room. Now whip one in the box. There we go. I like that. Morales gets it. Drill it across. Come on. There we go. Teixeira gives us the lead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, but we could. We could be looking good for a first ever Champions League, at least point, I want to say. We don't want Bolzer Vestergaard after watching that defending. But still a great name. João Teixeira picking up where Cliff Hightower left off with the goal shots. And Edinburgh take the lead in Europe for the first time. Not the first time, we've taken the lead. We just never finished in the lead. My week has been alright, I'm glad to hear it. Whereabouts in the world are you from? If you are in the UK, I hope you're dealing well with the heat. If not, I'd be interested to hear what the weather's like where you are. Ball across. I thought we were going to get another one there. We're 3-0 down. Not an ideal start, that. Not an ideal start at all. Morales with some room. He's just drilled it wide. We should be away with this game here. Don't know how we're not away with this. Just wait till you get the TV money on top of the hopefully win money. Full Metal. So this is our second season in the Champions League. Going into the season before we first won the Premiership, we were 9 million in debt. We're now obviously in our second game, in our second campaign in the Champions League. Our club's now got £42 million in the bank. Because I've been very frugal in the transfer windows, this Champions League money has been fantastic for us. Fantastic. Right, Goran, we're going to bring on out there. I think we'll leave it at that, if I'm honest. I'm in the US, more specifically Arizona, so it's quite hot here currently. I see. What sort of temperature are we talking? Temperature. I was recently in the US. It's my first week back. I just went on my honeymoon for 2 weeks in the US. I wasn't in Arizona. But, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. US was beautiful. Food done. Gonna shower, so I'll be back soon. All good. I hope you enjoyed your food. 15 minutes. Oh, we've scored, I've seen. We have. We just need to hold on now. Hold on for dear life. Something we've not been very good at. We're going to waste some time with a substitution. Here comes the brag. No bragging, no bragging. I'm joking. No bragging, believe me. I opened up my banking after coming back from the honeymoon. I'll be limping for a week. You have a vault full of cash you swim in every day after training. You are that frugal. There you go. 101 Fahrenheit with a high of 107. So what is that? That's, what, 35, isn't it? Celsius-ish? 35-ish? That is crazy, yeah. Calm down, calm down. We're winning the UCL. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? To be fair, America's great. I loved it. I loved it. You get a paycheck for winning a game in the Champions League, which will add to your pile of cash. Exactly. We're going to have to start burning money at this rate. We're just going to have too much of it. Little Jack's frustrated, so I'm going to bring Caution on. The reminder. And we are... Remainder, sorry, not reminder. We're going to go cautious. Going to bring that tempo down, and we're going to waste a bit of time. I went to Florida for Christmas 2 years ago. I went to Florida when I was much younger. Like, really younger. Sort of like year 5 at school. I remember thoroughly enjoying it. But, yeah, very different trip this time. Has Scrooge McDuck money, that man? There you go. Just don't show me Ghost of Christmas Future. Because I feel like we'll still be in the exact same place. 5 minutes to hold on to our first ever Champions League win. Can we get it across the line? Please. Please. 3 added minutes. Oh, no. Okay. Let's not get counter-attacked. Good ball in here. Come on. Let's make it 2. Morelos, good ball in. Don't give this away. Don't just put one to the front post and let us get countered. They're leaving 3 men forward here. That is a good ball. It's a great save. This keeper's on fire. Dutch McScrunge got up for that one. We're going again. We're going again. Hopefully this is the last action of the day. Get a good ball in. Come on. It's another good ball. Have a go, Goran. Just have a go. Stick it in Rose Ed now. Just stick it in Rose Ed. Nothing silly, please. Nothing silly. Oh, I thought he was going to lose that ball there. He looked like he wanted to. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Get it forward, I guess. Oh, I do mind this. I do mind this. Bring him down. Bring him down. Blow the whistle, ref. That'll do. Blow the whistle. There we go. No, now we can keep playing. Morelos is in. Finish it.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh,
Welcome to
he's
the club.
wasted it, but that should be it. UK Cat Lover, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you hitting that follow button. It's a pleasure to have you. If just to give you a taste of what to expect here, it is mainly Football Manager, but we do have a channel point redeemed for a cat cam, which is going to be right up your alley by the judging off of your username. But thank you for following. I hope you're doing well. Matt says, honestly, the mornings like 7, 8 a.m. feel amazing weather-wise. Any late starts feeling awful when it's this warm. This morning for me felt as warm as the day before's midday, Matt. It was very warm here. Gamby, how are you doing? It doesn't matter if I'm joining your stream or you're joining mine. Either way, I end up blushing. What is it with you, Gamby? You just have a way of making me feel hot under the collar. How are we, Gamby? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you had a brilliant week. I thoroughly enjoyed the stream, what I saw of it the other day. I do try my best. And, well, you do succeed. We do have our first ever win in the Champions League. We beat Midgetland 1-0. What an incredible scene. How much money do we get for winning the Champions League? Are we rich? Are we rich? How much have we got? And where does that put us in the table? We're going through. We're above Chelsea. We're above Chelsea. That's not going to say the same when we play them. But 7 a.m. felt lovely this morning-ish when I did my walk, though. It's quite painful. You're still getting them done, though, Matt. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. What is the weather supposed to be there on Tuesday? What is the weather supposed to be there on Tuesday? What, for me? I'm not sure. Should we beat a team of short people? It's like the end scene of In Bruges at their training camp, Matt. Midgetland is at a theme park for hobbits. Right, I see that there's a running joke here, and I'm going to give just one for all of you. You only get one. You only get one. Right, I do not know. I hope it's meant to cool down, but I haven't been keeping an eye on the weather past tomorrow in London. You didn't check the weather before you planned a 12-hour stream? Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't, actually. That was rookie error of me, wasn't it? It's because I have the day off work, though. It's because I have the day off work. And Mrs. A one's at work as well, so it's... Let's have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Met Office... my location, which I'll keep under wraps. Keep under wraps. Tuesday... So that 12-hour stream, ladies and gentlemen, that has been cancelled. No, it says... Oh, just kick my headphones up. It says 32. 32. Ouch. Ouch. Let's hope that comes down. It's meant to be a bit cooler, but fairly warm still here. It's basically 28, 31 all again next week. With the odds on to smash humidity up. Yeah, so it says 32 degrees. I mean... Yeah, from 3 p.m. onwards, it's above 30 until 7. Well, it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm. Lucky we've got some red-hot Football Manager action then, isn't it? Oh, poor, if I'm honest. Right, what I'm going to do is, we've just been given 1.8 million for that win. Someone should have told me that we should have been trying to win in the Champions League this whole time. We get money. Serious money. Storms are tail end of next week, apparently, but start of the week looks 32 as well. You're down the road from me. Very true. Monday is only going to be 32 here. Every other day for the next 12 days, forecast are 36. So there's that. Well, when I'm sweating, I'll feel guilty of my complaints. I will feel guilty of complaining. I will still complain. I'll just feel guilty about it. Told you it is a big paycheck. Mr. P, you weren't lying. You weren't lying. You were not lying at all. Right, let's get these points on fantasy. Let's get these on fantasy before I forget. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to run and grab some water very quickly. Because I am nearly out of H2O. So we're going to do that. I'm so lucky I'm coastal. Only 30 degrees here. And I imagine it feels a little bit nicer, doesn't it? What is Fantasy FM? So, if you hit that link, Jake, you join a fantasy. So it's like Fantasy Premier League. It's like FPL in real life. But you pick players from my team and how they play in the game get you points. So you will be a little bit behind everyone because it was in yesterday's stream as well. But it's going to go for the whole season. So plenty of time to catch up. Plenty of time to catch up if you do want to get involved. If you do hit that link and you have some issues with doing it, you have to click 2 things for us to get it sorted. So just let us know if you're having any issues and we can get you in. It's extremely humid. Feels like walking into a furnace. Seriously, walking upstairs. It's every step I walk up in my house at the moment, the air gets thicker. It's like 80% humidity. It's crazy. Crazy. Why are there only 3 people getting... It's not reading the points very well again. So Textura gets a goal and 2. Yeah, that's right. Morelos gets an assist and... where is Morelos? And 1. Yeah, that's right. And Dutch McScrunge. Apart from that, no one's getting points. Session code not found. So, Bedders or Mr. Scotsman, if you are here. I think if you click home and change session or viewer or something like that, I feel like this is where we needed Mr. Scotsman or Bedders. They knew how to fix this better than I did. It will work. It will work. We will get you in. Don't you worry. We will get you in. Right, who got man of the match, first of all? I'm here, but I can't remember. Scotsman. Yeah, I think Scotsman's having dinner, isn't he? I feel like if you go onto home and then it was either clicking on viewer or change session or something like that on the home tab, and then a refresh should do it. It was something along those lines. I just can't remember. Who got man of the match? It was Textura, wasn't it? So let's add that on. And then I'm going to have to manually add some points here. I'm going to have to manually add some points on. So, Thier. Oh, Thier's not in here, is he? Because we signed him after we started. So that makes sense. Alvarez it keeps seeming to ignore at the moment. It's also put him back down to 5. So what's that all about? So he needs to be on 20. 20, not 35. Gonzalez, it didn't add points for, so let's give you. You're up to 14. No, 14, like I said. Right, it's just... I've just started a new save. You had to click change session, yeah, then home. I'm with you, and enter new code. Can tell my bank doesn't like July. Service and MOT, car insurance, car tax, and new parts all together. It's not ideal, Welsh Smithy, at all. I mean, summer's expensive enough as it is. I don't know why it's not liking this again. Do you know what? We could be going down the route of binning off fantasy altogether, ladies and gentlemen. It's just always so temperamental. If these points don't stick, we might have to just stop. Because, I mean, it's just not giving any points to Gonzalez or Alvarez at the moment. I'm having to add them. And then when I do add them, it takes them away. So if they don't stick there, we might be in trouble. we might be in trouble. And at that point, you know what I mean? Because I pay for this. So it's like, if it doesn't work, unfortunately, it just might not be worth the money. No, see, look, his points have dropped straight back down. So just not getting any points for Alvarez. And, I mean, granted, no one's picked Alvarez. The mean, it's fine, sums it up. I'm feeling like that's Ross from Friends there. Channel says, slipped over 2 days ago. I got 2 breaks in my foot. I'm very sorry to hear that, Channel. And my big toe on the joint. May have 3 breaks. Ended up spending 6 hours in A&E. Now wearing a reinforced boot to stop any further issues that may happen until next Friday where I have to see a specialist. Channel, really sorry to hear that. I do hope that it's your recovery is speedy. But that is bad news, especially in this heat as well, getting about in the boot. But I do hope you recover quickly. Yeah, we have been very good. We are very good at football. Texture is good as well. And we got Hibs in the Premier Sports Cup next. I am going to get to game day, then I'm going to go grab some water. Hibs want Critchley now. That's 4 weeks after breaking my hand as well. Who I mean, that's outrageous. You'd hope that the fact that it's a toe and foot there, that's the things coming in threes, because they say that's how it goes, isn't it? So that is horrendous luck, though, Channel. I'm very sorry to hear that. Hibs keep coming in for our scouts. Not having it. Although they keep... I swear that they're just tapping up Hibs to do this, so that they keep getting pay rises. I reckon they're just doing this to get a pay rise out of me. They know what they're doing. Right, yeah, I really don't know why those points aren't working. Right, so has he agreed to... He's agreed to renew his contract. So Fuentes is staying. That's why they've gone for Critchley. After that dodgy throw and a loss, I've fully changed formation. What have you gone for, Harvey? What have you gone for? But the morphine worked a treat. That stuff sends me somewhere faster than a 777 taking off. Okay. So you'll be heading back quick. That Neil Critchley used to manage Hearts, did he not? Did he, Dylan? I didn't know that. Let's have a look. Fuentes signs a new deal. Yes, he did. He was Hearts manager. He's Blackpool and QPR as well. Liverpool. I'm going to guess that's... Younger system. 3-4-3. Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. Is it similar to my one, or have you set it up slightly differently? Right, training review. Let's praise those that are doing well. Wasn't great, was he, Dylan? No. Not a fan. Well, he's a decent scout. He's a decent scout. I'll give him that. I hope that he doesn't take over the manager's job. Right, why are you guys not performing very well? Let's have a moan at you. They got knocked out of the Conference League from a Moldovan side. Did he get them to the Conference League, though? Did he get them there, or was he playing someone else's success? Let's see yours. Celtic drew as well. Oh, it's in the Premier Sports Cup. And they went through on pens. Mine is... like that. That's how mine looks. That's in possession anyway. Out of possession, it goes to like 5-2-3. That's what we go. And then out of possession, yeah, a lot more defensive. A lot more defensive out of possession. Right, 2 days to the Hibs game. Like I say, I'm going to run and grab a drink quickly. I do want Morelos not getting into the Chile squad. It's Goran not playing for Israel either. I'm not going to talk to the press before the Cup game. Mine's very different. Oh, okay. I think it might have been the manager for the qualifiers. Not sure, though. Right, okay. So who's in it? So Celtic have gone through. Dunfermline have St Johnston. Rangers have Kilmarnock. Okay. Run and grab. Josh, don't pull a hammy. I'll try my best. I can tell you. I won't be running. I won't be running in this heat. Den Maget is not playing amazingly at Watford. Not playing amazingly. Critchley signs a new deal as well. That's good news. We've kept both of our scouts. We're going to be playing Rangers or Kilmarnock if we get past Hibs. Right, let me save that, and I will be back very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, I'm just going to grab a drink, and then we will be back to it. So I will see you all very, very shortly. Talk amongst yourselves. You're all lovely people. Back in a second. It's all come down to this. 120 hard-grueled minutes. You're one kick of the football away each. From glory, from history. You can tell your grandchildren, generations of your family about this moment. Get out there and win it. For the capital. Well, we didn't. We didn't win it. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, fair enough. I didn't know if it would be like an option to... Right. Who's playing in a tracksuit? Why is Jacob Ramsey hasn't got changed? Jacob Ramsey's playing in a full tracksuit. We've been in a terrible run of form. We're slowly turning it around, but this is a must-win game. We're playing our rival Sunderland. And we're 1-0 down. And we won. They're calling for offside. We're 1-0 down against Sunderland, though. The goal counts. We're 1-0 down. Where was the offside? Is that a joke? What have we just checked? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a big, big day it is. What a day it is. It's playoff day. So what does that mean? The suit's back out. And not only is the suit out, we've got ourselves the Edinburgh City tie. We've gone all in. 24 quid that tie cost me. 24 quid this... Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Europa League. We've confirmed it. 60 points we finished on. 3 points clear of Hibs. Isn't there still a split to come? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jack? What do you mean? Sorry, Jack, what do you mean? Doesn't it split into top 6? I didn't know. I didn't know that. What's that? What's that thing you're on about? What? Gonna need a bit more info there. What? You telling me the season's not done? Is the season not finished? Have we got more games to play? I'm very confused now. Swear it splits into a top 6 and a bottom 6. Ah. Is that maybe why we haven't confirmed Europe yet? Celtic book Champions League play. Yeah, because it's saying they haven't won the. They haven't won the league. Right, I don't think we're done here. We might have more games to play tomorrow in the end. Edinburgh. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Season's not over, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realise this happened. WOSFL Prem 6th tier, West of Scotland. Hate or Shinlick. Right, I'm going to stop trying. Don't like them with a passion. Right. Come on. It was a good ball across from Cooper there, and Ferguson does well. Just lifts it over the keeper. Great finish, actually, over his left shoulder. Sorry, did we just see what happened there? Hello, I'm back. I'm back. I'm now one fan down. Mrs. A wants home and she needed a fan. It's getting warm. Brivet, how are we doing? Happy Friday. It is way too warm. How are we, Brivet? Happy Friday. Benny as well. Couple of heroes making their way through the door. How are you both? Brivet and Benny. Happy Friday to the pair of you. Harvey says I got a goalkeeper 3 BCBs. Is that you're going to be ball playing centre backs? Left wing back is attacking wing back. One box-to-box midfielder, one DM. Right wing back, 2 AM, one centre forward. Don't mind that at all, Harvey. That's decent. That is decent. How are you, brother? How are you, Benny? I hope you're both doing very well. I hope you've both had a brilliant week so far. We've made it to the weekend. It's so hot. It is so hot. Right, we've got Hibs now. This is a very, very big game. This is the quarter-final of the Premier Sports Cup. As is right with the arrival of Brivet. We'll get Feathers back on the bench. Very sweaty Friday. Well, you can see the glisten on this forehead. Look at that. Look at that. That is a shiny, shiny man. It's freezing cold. Wish I was there for when you thought you had secured Europa League football after 33 matches. Set up for life. Seriously, we thought we'd done it. Learned the hard way. It's the senior back. Yes. Then apart from that, everyone's been really, really good. Quarshy's actually been good as well. Maybe we go Quarshy over Little Jack today. Yeah, we'll go with him. Is that Edinburgh's biggest fan behind you? Apparently, I've got a fan.
You know, when you take
Kermit, how are we doing? I don't even have to see you in the chat to know when you're here. How are we, Kermit? Happy Friday. Benny says it's warm, it's Friday, I'm working, I want to be done. Hopefully not too long left, Benny. Or, actually, no, it's going to be quite long left, isn't it? How warm are we talking for you, Benny? 3 hours? Oh, okay, so nearly there. How warm is it for you, Benny? How are you, Kermit? Happy Friday, welcome in. What a big forehead, but big forehead equals big brain. That's the rumours. They're not true. I see a performance enhancer in the background. Is this legal? Tell you what. Report me to whatever establishment you need to. That's going nowhere. Because if that goes, so do I. Right, let's get into this. Lacey, I tell you what, we really need Cliff back is what we need. 27 feels like 29. That is warm. It really is. Random testing after the stream. G&G, I get pulled aside. No, it's not that kind of cup. Right, let's get into that. It's the Premier Sports Cup we're talking about, not the random cup. I'm reporting you to the McDonald's chefs. They know me well enough. I wouldn't worry about it. We turned the AC off to save on money. I wish we had AC. I really should have bought them. They've rocketed in price. Ben has sent me the link to the one he got as well. Shawnee says, first of all, happy Friday, Shawnee. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Just a question, Josh, if Will.i.am goes swimming, does he become Will.I Swam? Excellent. 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Shawnee, how are we doing? How are we? I guess it depends on what he has for dinner. He could be Will.I Spam. We're playing Hibs. Surviving. It feels like that at the moment, isn't it? It's not much thriving going on in this temperature. Not much thriving. We survive. Right, come on. We've struggled against Hibs recently. They're obviously a very, very good team. It is between us and obviously the usual suspects up the top. But we have struggled against them, and hopefully we can get ourselves to a semi-final. More like frying. There you go. I'm going to be Will.I BRB. Right, okay. Oh, Judge McScrunge, come on. We take the lead. Will.I BRB. Brilliant. Craig, no worries. That's a quality dad joke. It was top notch. I was almost a bit annoyed that I didn't get to say it myself. I almost wanted to pretend I said it. Kai, how are we? Happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend. I hope you've had a fantastic week. Obviously, it's very exciting news. We've got that Slough has been announced, so we're all excited about that. But how are you doing, Kai? I hope you've had a great week. Surviving in the heat. My monitor stopped working and I have no sound. Right, okay, so everything I just said, probably not been heard. But yeah, happy Friday. I'll just enunciate so that you can lip read. I'm allergic to sun protection, so can't go out in the sun unless I cover up. It's okay, I'm on phone. Right, I see. So this is an emotional roller coaster, here, Kai. I'm not sure I can handle it. I thought I was gonna have to mime everything for a second. Oh, here come Hibs. Oh, he's at the post. Allergic to sun protection. Is that all kinds, Shawnee? Is that all kinds? Because yeah, I've recently since my trip we found mineral sun cream, which I actually prefer to the usual chemical stuff. So that could be worth looking into, because I'd assume that'd be very different very different sort of ingredients and things to the usual stuff we get. But yeah, mineral's been really good. That could be worth a try. Full Metal says, I'm slightly miffed, of course. My starting goalkeeper gets an injury just before a Champions League match. I'm less than pleased, FM. How good is your backup, Full Metal? Yes, Slough is good. Depends if I can persuade Abby as to whether I can go. What's the likelihood percentage-wise? What are we talking? Hi, Josh, mate. I've got tuna, sweet corn pasta for tea. Solid dinner, that, Harvey. I like that. He's tall. Not sure if he's good. Tall is half the requirements you need, though. Tall is half the requirements. That ticks a good box. Just the good box not being ticked is not good. I was about to encourage a winning team. That would have imploded us and we'd have gone 5-1 down almost immediately. Luckily, I remembered. But it's a very even game at the moment. We've been really dominant in possession in these last few games, though. I've liked that. It's closer to a no than a yes. Will that change over time, do we think? Is this one of those where as time goes? Yeah, however, my old doctors, which was useless, never actually recorded my allergies. Oh, really? Well, that's not ideal at all. Not ideal at all. Hoping so. Time heals all and all of that, and hopefully it heals a no. Heals? Sways a no from a yes, let's go with. Yeah, I am happy with dominated possession, actually. Cecilia is picked up a knock again. Cecilia's looking like he could be a injury-prone player at this rate. Hopefully when the next meetup is a bit closer to me. Yeah, Harvey, I think definitely we will do different locations. It's always going to be something that's sort of somewhat central of everyone that wants to come. The issue we have is, of course, we've got people that want to come from Scotland. We've got people from sort of my area, people in the north of England. I mean, the Mad Hatter is a testament to willingness to come and see us. He is coming all the way from sunny Spain. But yeah, we'll definitely do different locations later down the line. But yeah, this first one, we just sort of kept it quite central so that it was somewhat easy for everyone. He's just been absolutely pants to whoever that was there. Who's this? That's Isidro Gonzalez, isn't it? Ball across, and it does end in a goal. Sebastian Yell has been scoring goals against us for years now. Oh, he's offside. Goal's been disallowed. Isidro Gonzalez got absolutely pantsed there, though. He got sat down. I had to keep reminding them that I couldn't take any medication which contained penicillin. That's not ideal to have to remind your doctors that, is it? It's not ideal at all. Right, do we make some changes? I wish I could bring any other striker on. I'm just going to go cautious at the moment. I'm not going to change anything else, but just going to go a little bit cautious. Take a few less risks as we can hopefully start to see this game out. It's been a very even game. It really has. I wonder if the fans were yelling his name. Harvey, top notch work that. People are we're on fine form tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with these jokes. We're on fine form. Alvarez is in. He's got an open goal. He had an open goal. We've got a corner. Are we going to see the corner? We are not. We are not. We just wanted to see Alvarez not be able to hit the back of an open net. Gonzalez is knackered. He's also... Apparently he is having a good game, but I don't think he is. 2 for 2. 100% record. It's like me catching Pokemon in Better Stream. Jake's off to watch the Spain and Belgium game. What time are you live till? I'll be on till 9 today, Jake. I'll be on till 9. And thank you for the reminder. What channel is it on? I'm going to get it on my other monitor. Thank you for the reminder. I forgot that was kicking off. But I do hope you enjoy the football. You like tomorrow? I'm not. So I usually am. I have a schedule. There you go. So yeah, I am usually live on a Saturday. But I am off to a concert in Hyde Park tomorrow. So not tomorrow, but I am next live on Tuesday. And because it'll be my 100th stream managing Edinburgh, we are doing a 12-hour stream. So it'll be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I'll be on all day on Tuesday if you're around. Who am I seeing? I'm seeing Lewis Capaldi tomorrow. Lewis Capaldi. So yeah, if you are around on a Tuesday, we are going to be live all day. Celebrating the save. Lovely, bro. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy the football, Jake. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic evening and you enjoy the football. Right, let's make some changes. So Goran's come on. Do we get some fresh legs on the wing? Nah, Lacey's been good. We'll get Chris McRoot on today, though. We'll go with that. Sadly, I'm working 7 to 2, then off to Brora to watch Aberdeen. Hey, that'd be good, though. That'd be good. I need to get the football on. I just said that, didn't I? No, that sounds like a good day. Well, apart from the work bit, but apart from the work bit, who do Aberdeen have? Mon the Dons. Or is it are they playing Brora? Is that? I'm guessing playing Brora. That makes more sense, doesn't it? They got a new AC unit at work. Oh, well, that's music to your ears, I assume. That's very good news. That's very good news. Right, can we get this over the line? We've got 10 minutes to hold on here, and then we're in the semi-final. Rangers and Kilmarnock currently 1-1. Is Lukaku starting? They're currently showing him. Sorry, I just want to check the team, ladies and gentlemen. I do just want to change the... check the teams. Let's have a look. It was until it got fitted. Oh, is it not working? Is it not working correctly? Sorry, where are these teams? No Lukaku. They're just showing him off the bench, are they? De Bruyne starts, though. Doku. I mean, that's probably as strong in this Belgian team can be at the moment, but Spain on paper should be walking this game, shouldn't they? They really should. I know they've not looked amazing this tournament, but they do have a good team. Gary Miller, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Welcome in. How are you doing, Gary? Right, come on. Let's get this over the line. We've been good here today. Let's get ourselves into a semi-final. Oh, Kilmarnock have just taken the lead against Rangers as well. So at the moment, if we held on, we would be facing Kilmarnock in the semi-final if both teams held on. Go on, come this way. Don't lose possession. Corsi, I like this. Wasting some time. I like what I'm seeing there. Just take your time. Good ball out to Johnston there. He's got round him as well. Morelos. Oh, you've got a square there. There's two players lining up at the back stick there. That's greedy from him there. Greedy. Morelos is going to lose this. Oh, no, he's done well to skip round one. Gets a ball across. It's not a great ball. Works, and every 10 seconds it cuts out. It's an obstacle course to get around. That doesn't sound like it's probably worth the money. That was a good ball from the keeper there. I don't like where this is going. They've got forward very quickly here. Yells it again. Great save from Hardy. We forgot he could do that. Morio says you say they haven't looked amazing, but they haven't let a goal in yet. Yeah, true. Have they? Not at all. I mean, as in, sorry, I just mean as in, it's not the Spain you'd expect, is it? They've not set the... I did not know that. They've yet to concede a goal. Then again, so have Mexico before they played us. Right, let's go there. Here we go. Injury time, actually. I want to make some changes. They were going to run it on diesel with a generator, but that's 200 quid a day. Wow. Yeah, I could see why they wouldn't. I'm going to go defensive for these last few. We are going to lower that tempo and keep it short. We're really going to try and get this one over the line now. Sequeda, just do 4 minutes of running, please. Nothing silly, lads. The keeper's up for the corner. It's gone to the... If that had gone in, I don't think I'd have ever played this game again. I don't think I could have ever played this game again if that went in. The keeper just took it on the full. Why was it the keeper lurking on the edge? Why was it the keeper lurking on the edge there? That was a good win. I'm happy with that. What was that? But why would you get an AC unit that runs on diesel in the first place? Bizarre. Yeah, bizarre. Okay, so we have Kilmarnock in the semi-final. So it get Dunfermline. They get the championship side. Cecinia's out injured for another 3 to 6 days. When is the Kilmarnock game? We've got Kilmarnock in the league soon. We go away to Aberdeen next, then Kilmarnock. Then Hibs again in the league. Then it's Porto. It's a tough run of fixtures. It is a tough run of fixtures. But I'm happy with that result. We have Aguero from Timo. Lionel Aguero. It's like a mixture of of Argentinian superstars, that. Palace Newsletter, please lose your next game on purpose. I'm going to try my best not to. Bob Dude, how we doing? Good evening, Josh. How we doing? Hope you're okay. What a palaver today. Has been home now, so unwell. Not sure if it's tiredness, exhaustion, or hunger. Probably a combination of the lot, Bob Dude. But I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you've got through the turmoil of today, and I'm glad the travels went smoothly when they started. But yeah. Bit of a long day. You'll do Porto, I reckon, Harvey. You need to stop saying these nice things. You're gonna make me think we're the best team in the world. Yeah, he's scored a goal. We're not letting up now. We're not letting up now at all. Porto at home, I think we could have a chance. We've got 20 days to the Aberdeen game, by the way. Is it international break? Yeah, it is. What's EIB? Oh, is this like the Nations League? This must be the Nations League, mustn't it? I'd guess so. Why do a 5 a.m. wake up for a flight not outbound until 2:30 p.m? I was at the airport for 8 a.m. It's not on, is it? Delays are massively frustrating. We had that when we went to a friend's wedding in Italy. I think we were delayed by maybe like 5 or 6 hours, and everyone had just started to feel unwell because everyone got COVID as well, and everyone had just started to feel rough. And then we had to sit in a really hot airport for 5 or 6 hours. It wasn't ideal at all. Airports aren't great at the best of times, let alone with delays. Why don't Hibs get their own scouts? Look, they're stealing one off Nottingham Forest now. Portuguese sides typically don't travel well. Had some results. Full Metal, I hope you're right. I do hope you're right. Jamie Dunbar still getting offered to us. You are the best team in the world, mate. Harvey, stop it. Stop it. Plane delays are the worst. They really are. They really are. Kieran Farkora? Farkara. I don't know how to say his name. It looks like one for the future. The only problem is we only really need Scottish players so that we can use them in the Champions League. He is someone we need to loan out, so I don't really need to spend the money on a future prospect at the moment. Colin Smith, who are you? 5'11", 16 finishing, 16 heading. Jumping reach not ideal. But we could get him fairly cheap. He can improve as well. They've got him on the loan list, but I reckon we could potentially buy him. Is a current international. I don't mind this, you know. I don't mind this. He's aggressive, he's determined. 20 years old. Scottish as well, which is massive for us. Not really enjoying Carlsbad, so it'd be another option as a target forward. Like the Prince in Shrek, exactly that. Lord Farquaad. Apparently, there was a fire in the Caribbean where the plane was docked. That's why it was delayed to Mallorca. Right, okay, so it was delayed coming in, was it? Still very frustrating. He's not half bad. He's useful. That's what I'm thinking. And the thing is, we need more Scottish players because at the moment, we have to leave 7 spaces free in our Champions League squad because we don't have any Scottish players. Oh, he's more than affordable, I think. I think he's more than affordable. We've got loads of money. I don't spend money. 220 and 2.2 million, 13 to 18k a week. We've got 25 million transfer budget and 94k spare wage. So, I mean, more than. He isn't that interested. Only a really decent overall financial package. Let's see what sort of deal we can put together. Well, let's start with that. 1.8 million and 40% of our profit. Another pills and a slow down, Josh. It's going straight to my head. They're willing to only go as low as 30. So you can change that, but I can't. Definitely worth nosing around for some lower league Scottish gems. Full Metal, you're not wrong at all. Let's bring that down to 500. Per league appearance, I don't like, so you can get that out of my face. Installments, I do yearly. And let's say I will give you 250k. And then after he plays 30 games for us, you can have another 100k. How's that? They want 1.24 million and 40%. 30% again. You can have 600k up front. And how about £1 million? £1 million. Definitely were, yeah, so that you might find a few in England as well. Yeah, true. Mrs. A1, we'll see you passed out soon. You'll find me still streaming at midnight, wondering what I'm doing. All the water's gone to my head. Right, £1 million. I still think that's quite a lot. 950. Minimum league goals, 10. Asking for more money now. 30... 100. After international appearances, after 10 of those, he gets 100. And after scoring 10 league goals. I don't really like this deal at the moment. I don't like this deal. That's... No, get rid of that. Actually, I'll tell you what, no, we'll do that. And then I will go... For the 10 league goals, you can have the 100k, and we'll go £1 million there. Because the thing is, it's going to take him a long time to get that. He's not going to be playing loads for us. What are you doing here? Right, 35. We'll meet in the middle there. Read the thing under where it says Director of Football Key Considerations. Do not want to strengthen a competitive rival such as Edinburgh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to take him off him anyway. Per league appearance, no. No, that can get on my face. 150 for the goals. 550 up front. 1.1. There you go, 35%. I don't mind that as a deal at all. I don't mind that as a deal. Your rival, they try and take all the money they can. Yeah, 100%. I don't mind that as a deal. I'm not coming away from that feeling like we've been shafted. I'm quite happy with that as a deal. I don't think we need him. That's too much money. So we're going to discard that one. Chris Patterson. Another striker. 6 foot. Not great jumping ridge again, but 16 heading also. There's another striker option here. Not bad deal, just great gaffer. I've negotiated in my time. He has a release clause of 2.6 million. Enjoys big matches. Inconsistent performer. So we'd have him. We'd try and put spring in his boots. He can play either side on the wing as well. At the moment, we do only have 2 strikers. And I'm happy to see Carlsbach go. Do we bring Chris Patterson in as well as another Scotsman? I returned from setting the monitor up. Is it going to be the first use tonight, is it, Ben? How are we, Jack? Welcome back. Welcome back, Ben and Jack. You come back together. The dog's here. There we go. Who let the dogs out? Who, and all of that. Right. How's it gone? We got our first ever win in the Champions League, Jack. Our first ever win in the Champions League. We beat Midgetland 1-0. We beat Hibs 1-0 in the Premier Sports Cup quarter-final. And we won a league game. So it's going better today. Doesn't count? Brilliant. Okay. Right. Can we get this... Can we get Chris Patterson for any less than his release? No, they're going to want the release clause, aren't they? They're going to want the release clause. I may have just booked an Airbnb for Slough. Love it, Mr. Nahum. I was looking at booking. I've seen a lot of people. There's a travel lodge and a Moxie very close to the stadium. I was looking at both of those, and the Moxie's more expensive. But I've seen people. Tom was saying in Callum's Discord that the travel lodge is bad, and then I had a look at the reviews, and people have been complaining that there isn't aircon. I don't know whether to risk it because it is considerably cheaper. He's suffering in this heat, bless him. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Jack and Ben turning up where the dogs were here. You mean your doggo? Right, I'm with you. My cat. The thing is, she struggles in the heat. but then she'll lay in the warmest parts of the house. Lazy Ben, that's not ideal at all. That's not ideal at all, that. You've seen how high I have my pull-up bar, haven't you? Maybe walking around in boxes. It's the heat for it. Right, I'm off. Been nice actually being in the stream for once. Palace News, I've appreciated you being here. I hope you have a fantastic evening and rest of your weekend. My dog's thick. It sits in the sun all day and then complains about it, isn't it? Moriel's staying at the Moxie, but I haven't just spent on honeymoon. It's not so much that. Like it's fine because the thing is as well. Excuse me. I mean, it somewhat evens out because it looks like, from what I can tell, it'd be like 30, 40 quid to park if I stayed at the Travel Lodge. So it's going to even out anyway. It's just, I can't help it in my head. You see something considerably cheaper, it really irks me to go for the more expensive option. Yeah, exactly. Makes no sense. Sat panting right now, making me feel bad. I'll grind the points back. It doesn't look like there's an aircon, but I can offer a terrace. As long as there's a pillow on it, I'll just stay there, Mr. Nahum. Right, we've got a bird quiz from Palace News. Let's get that on the screen. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is today's bird quiz. I'm going to be there Thursday till Monday, though, so rather be somewhere decent. That's fair enough, yeah. I'm going to do Friday to Sunday. I'm going to do the couple of nights. You can always come and stay at mine, close enough to Slough. Would you need aircon in September? It's August. It's the bank holiday weekend. It's not a pigeon, no. If you haven't booked yet, there's a room available. Oh, Mr. Nahum, I won't take that off your hands. I feel like someone may want to share more. I feel harsh sort of taking any of that. I'm sure I'll be fine in one of them. Obviously a goose. It's not a blue tit, no. A woodpecker. Share with Bedders. Bedders won't be coming to Slough. Bedders won't be coming to Slough. I think he's got something planned that weekend. YouTubey anyway, so no, he won't be coming to Slough. I got a rave on August bank holiday. Harvey, I love it. You got a rave every weekend. A penguin. It's not a penguin. Moriel with a finch. It is. Scumbag Dave has absolutely nailed it. Not only is it a goldfinch, it is a juvenile one. It is a young goldfinch. Yes, Dave, you nailed it. Nail on the head with that one. It is a young goldfinch indeed. Oh yeah, I'll be in Lincoln that weekend. There you go. I didn't want to give anything away, but that might do. He's coming to Hungerford on the weekend, hopefully. What was that? Pigeon, bald eagle, grey age. Right, okay. I don't know why I said that. I forgot my best guess for last. Bedders is. Boom, my old age finally paid off with a knowledge on something. Dave, I love it. I love it. Bird knowledge will always go down smoothly here. Do we spend 2.6 million on Chris Patterson? He's played for Aberdeen most seasons. 2 goals that year, 7. I mean, he scored 11 goals a few seasons ago, 8 and 7. He's consistently scored some goals. This year he scored 6 and 7. I didn't need to say it like that. He's played 7, he scored 6. Is it a Justin Devent? He is not, no. But yeah, I mean, he's absolutely smashing it this year. He helps us with our Scottish ambitions of signings. Gives us another option up front. I'm going to go for it, you know. I'm going to go for it. 2.6. I mean, no, they straight rejected it. That's fine. I was just going to see if they would even talk to us about lower. Got a crunchy ice cream. Go on. Go on. Right, we're just going to go with that. We're going to pay his release clause, and we'll go from there. Could be about to bring in 2 new strikers, and then we'll move Carlos back on throughout January. We'll move him on. I don't think we'll end up paying him much either, to be honest. Fringe player for Colin Smith. Nice. He's not expecting to play loads. He wants 14.5 a week. Fine by me. We're going to bring that down, though. None of this stuff. I don't do yearly wage rises and all of that. No chance. You can have 3.5 grand if you score a goal, even though that is literally the job I'm paying you for. Oh my god. Right, okay. I've been backed into a corner by your conditions and don't see how these negotiations can be successful. How's Josh not seen the joke? What did I miss? Sorry, what did I miss? I didn't see. What did I miss? I really can't see it. I have a temper better. Jerry's calling me. Full Metal. That sounds like a Friday night in the heat. Core, I'm too hot. Yeah, me too. Right, Colin Smith. Not happy with our offer there at all. So we'll go with... In a bit, Palace. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. I'm at that fun point in my Prem save where all the big names are getting let go on a free, as getting mid-high 30s in age, so getting some bangers for my Sunderland team to recycle for profit to Saudi. Great idea there, Dave. Love it. Better said he's in Lincoln, and I asked, who are you, Lincoln? Like Lincoln. You know what? Not your best work, but I'll give it. Not your best work, but I'll give it. Right, he wants peanuts, so we'll go 4.5. None of that. If you win the Champions League Golden Boot, you can have 40 grand. If you win the Dream Team, you can have 40 grand. Yes, 100%. 1,000 times, please do it. It's a fairly promising start. 5 grand a week. No, 5 grand a week. He's pushing it. 5.5, all right, and you've had my pants down. Okay. Town beat Costa. What was the score? Still 3 for 3. Weren't good, but weren't bad. Winning it all. What was the score? We will come back in for Smith, so I am going to add him to the short. It'll already be on there because we made the deal. It's contracted until 2040. Mental, really. Yeah, hopefully we were going to bring Patson in at least, though. 1-0, okay. Drilling with a goal, I assume. Right, Hibbs, leave our scouts alone, please. This is just becoming insufferable. Right, 1,500. 1,500. All right, how about 1,500? Yeah, okay, fair enough. 1,006. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He won that one. Fletcher Goldman, love it. Got Bruno Fernandes for free, only sell him at the end of the same season for 25 million. Such a silly game at times. Yeah, but it sounds like you've worked out how to win it. You have worked out how to win it. Right, we've still got 17 days to this Aberdeen game. Right. We've been in charge for 4,097 days here. We are a club legend. I should hope so. After just shy of 1,300 hours played. I like that. I like that a lot. To be fair, if I have a look at this, on this save, we've got 17 days and 14 hours play time on this save. That's kind of scary to look at. Want to get on the PS, but there's just nothing to do. I think I'm going to try and get involved in a little bit of the Rocket League later. I don't know if they're going to have too many, and there won't be any room for me, but I'm going to try to get involved in some. With this fan's better than the smaller one. This might be somewhat manageable. This feels a bit manageable, because to be fair, once I turn that light off, open the door fully, this will cool down a little bit. So I might play some later, we'll see. 14 hours playtime, 17 extra hours of game being open. No, that wasn't 14 hours, my friend. That was... Oh, so it's 17 days. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Right, Patterson set to sign. That's happening. He's joining. That happened quickly. He's wanting to join us. I'm not a Rocket League person. That's what I figured out. Definitely not the game for me. Didn't enjoy it now. I'm absolutely useless. Oh, I'm going to be awful. I've played it once in my life. I've got PGA to play over the weekend. Got society rounds to play. I like that, Craig. I like that. I do always like golf games. I'm not very good at them, but they're always good fun. They're always good fun. Let's give some praise. Yeah, so if I can barely jump. Oh, see, that's the bit I never understood. Well, I got able to jump. I just don't get how you go up. Like when people start flying. I'll just cover the ground area. That'll be me. That'll be me. Jack sticks it up on every game. Brilliant. Rocket League is great. What games are you good at? Me? Football Manager. When I play it consistently, I'm half decent at FIFA. We're struggling there. I used to be alright at Fortnite. Shooters I'm okay at when I have to give it time though. I need to properly give it some. Among Us I'm good at. I'm gonna toot my own horn there. I'd say I'm good at Among Us. But yeah. I mean, main shooter, I don't know how I forgot it, to be fair. Destiny was my game. That was if we're talking actually like playing a game, not like Football Manager, you know what I mean? Where Destiny was my game. I was good at that. There's a fantastic shooter out this year if it's your cup of tea. Hunger. Not heard of it, Dave. Looking forward to Jackbox tomorrow. No idea what it is. I've never heard of it. Good, mate. Not played out yet, but it's good to look at. That's what they're there for. Josh would be a great Rocket League defender. Yeah, I don't think so, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. I think I'm going to be absolutely useless, but I just want in on the fun. I'm just there for the social side. I'll be there purely to raise morale, which was pretty much my entire football career as well. It's made by the original Hell Let Loose developers. It's a Napoleonic zombie horror extraction shooter. Okay, doesn't sound like something I would have played like before, but that doesn't rule it out. Josh is a dream to play COD with. All he did was play objective. Passion player. Exactly that, Ben. See, that's what I mean. All of you lot think, oh yeah, it makes me good at a game if I get more kills than deaths and I kill other people. No, what does it is players like me that win you the game. Ben can go out there and get his kills, all right? He can get the kills, but I'm there getting the points. Hard points. Sit on it. 6 kills, 45 deaths, 18 minutes on the point. That's a bit of me. Don't care about this kill-death ratio stuff. I'm here to win games. I'm here to win games of football. Jackbox is like mini-games. You have different modes. For example, Quiplash, where you get asked a question and you have to give the funniest answer possible. Then people vote the funniest. We play something similar to that in our huddles in the office at work. It's called... I'll have it on my phone. It is... Psych, it's called. And it's exactly that. So it'll come up saying... like there's different rounds, but it'll be something like... It would say... what does Josh have in his pocket? And then you have to... Everyone puts a response. And obviously you vote for the funniest one. Most votes win. Imagine Tarkov, but zombies and old-fashioned guns is a super basic explanation. It does sound good, Dave. It does sound good. Or there's a quiz mini-game where it's general knowledge. Some other mini-games with a speed run. That does sound good fun, but as you know, I like a bit of a quiz. I was thinking, for one of your... And to be fair, I mean, it feels like we've completely forgot that I do a monthly mix-up. They will come back, ladies and gentlemen. They will come back next month. I was thinking for one of your community games, what's this... I was watching the Sidemen play it. What's this, like, hide-and-seek game? It looks fantastic. Why can't I get a bird quiz? Because there's only one a stream, Harvey. There's only one a stream. We only do one quiz a stream, like one of each quiz. Ooh, work friends. I'm currently in Season 2 at Angers in the French League and currently enjoying it. I love that. How did the first season go, Mr. P? And how's this one go? Mecha Chameleon. Yes, that's the one. I think it's only PC though. Oh, is it? Okay. I have it purchased. Only issue is it's Steam only and you have to buy. I'd be... Like, can you go into random lobbies together and stuff, Bedders? Because I'd be well up for playing some of that. Is it expensive? How much is it? Because I'd be all over it. Like, even if we ended up just playing some. Although, I've not got the best track record, have I? Of playing games that aren't Football Manager. I believe so, yeah. It's like a £5. It's about £5, Mecha on Steam. Doesn't matter to you. And you can join randoms. With your Tory wallet. Right, okay. I don't know where this has come from, if I'm honest. You can do modded servers too. Supposed to avoid relegation in Season 1 and finish in a Europa League spot. Mr. P, you didn't tell us that you're an absolute god at this game. You didn't tell us this. I knew you were quietly getting stuff done over there, but not quite that. Right, where's these Manager of the Months then? I'm finished second again. Your home gym didn't help. No, I probably shouldn't have called it a home gym. Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't start charging people a monthly fee either. So play things like Nuketown and The Simpsons House. That's cool. That's really cool. But yeah, no, I'd be up for playing some if you are. I might get that. I thought it looked a lot of fun. Alcazar signs a contract as well. Oh, wow. So oh, it was the 10 million. I was going to say, it's come back. He enjoys big matches. This Bowden Budco we were looking at on deadline day. I mean, to be fair... There is actually quite a lot to like there, isn't there? There is actually quite a lot to like there. Because we weren't sure if this was all the lower end, but that... Fruity Bongo. Home Gym Yatori. This Olivia Dean. This is indeed. This is indeed. I'll hear no insults about home gym. I've seen how you lot treat public gym equipment. To be fair. I don't treat mine very well. What do we think on him then? So we had a very sort of vague idea of what he was like because obviously it was like between X and Y. And now we've got this back. I think he looks a good player. The question is still obviously £10 million on a 30-year-old. It's still a lot. I mean, he's been fantastic so far this season. 8.65. I treat the row machine like I'm Norwegian. 11 penalty taking, 12 corners. It's a lot of money, isn't it? We'll think about it. It is a lot of money with how you spend. I know. That's what you can tell. It pains me to even think of spending that money. And he's not out of contract until mid the season after. So this one will finish and then, yeah, middle of the way through. No, end of next season. End of next season. But he does look very good. He does look very good. It's English money for a player like that. That's what I mean. It's the age, isn't it? I wouldn't if that scout report came back and he was 26, I'd pay it in a heartbeat. It's just a lot of money when we've got midfielders that are playing well. Starting to get nervous for tomorrow. I haven't really, and that's because I'm going to miss kickoff. Like I say, I'm still hoping for this delay. If someone could do a little storm dance for me, that'd be great. Hearts get slaughtered tomorrow. At the rave. At the rave. Right, okay. What is it? Yeah, 10 p.m. kickoff, yeah. 10 p.m. kickoff. I'm hoping that goes to 11. If it goes to 11, that's perfect for me. But I think that's unlikely. Are we boring you? Did I yawn? Did I yawn? Or did I look at my phone? What did I do? No rave this weekend? Oh, I thought it was this weekend you were at a rave, Harv. I thought it was this weekend. As long as it suits you, eh? Yeah, 100%. Got to be in it for yourself. Main character and all that. Oh, I looked at my phone. It's because I had a notification. Right, 8 days into the Aberdeen game. I'll be working, so still up, and I'll watch it so I can shout and call Kane when he spoons a tap in. No, he's scoring the winner. And by scoring the winner, I mean he gets us off the mark in the 6th minute and we go on to score 5. Let me give you my dates. Go on, Harv. I don't know why I thought it was this week. I don't know why I thought you had one this week. I know bank holiday weekend. Oh, and that is a sight for sore eyes. That is a sight for sore eyes. Cliff Hightower, the 4th, resumes full training. Also, reopen talk notification of Colin Smith. We can go back in for Smith now. And I will do as well. As Rangers is a 3-2 defeat away to Real Madrid. A respectable scoreline. 100%, yeah. Definitely. Can't wait for Kermit Kane again. I'm not expecting us to lose to Norway. Just play Burns to bully a Barbie and we are good. I've seen some shouts for Dan Burn to start. I have seen some shouts. They're happy with the same deal. That's good. Losing mentality. What was the losing mentality? What, it being a respectable scoreline? Oh, I'd be. I mean, I wouldn't be happy with a loss, but I'd definitely take that. I'd definitely take that. Squad player. Didn't he want like ridiculous money last time, or was that the other guy? I think I've mixed them up. Anyway, you're not having any of this. You're not having any of this, but let's give him a good. You can have £2,000 if you score. Your agent can have 10. You can have an extra 25k, and you'll be on £6,000 a week. Yeah, I'd accept that too, because that's a very good deal. A very good deal. Now, I'm happy to pay it because that's peanuts in what we're paying other players. So I'm more than happy with that. Who's the biggest letdown so far this tournament then, across all teams with all the hype built for players? It's hard not to say Germany, isn't it? But then I didn't have high expectations of Germany anyway. Oh, player-wise, sorry. So, sorry, right, play. Okay, I would say there'd probably be cause for saying Yamal. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, I'd probably say Yamal, I think. I don't think he's really done anything. I'd say Cristiano Ronaldo, but obviously, I mean, the expectations of him are very different at his age now. Craig says, league stage, second game. I already beat Sporting 1-0 away in my first game, so not a complete disaster from the first 2 games. No, Craig, that's a solid start, I think. Harvey says, July 25th. Okay, so not next weekend. August 29th, that's the bank holiday. September 5th. 2nd of October. No. Yeah, 2nd of October, 31st of October, and maybe October 10th. You got a few in there, Harvey. I like it. That's a packed calendar. Ronaldo is always overhyped, so never expect much. I'd say one of the Portuguese lot. Yeah, but then it's not necessarily the team. Is it like I think I'd agree on Lamine Yamal. I think he's been very disappointing for what's probably expected of him. Smith's joining in January as well. That's good news. 2 new strikers, both Scottish as well. 2 Scotsmen joining. Hydration break. I could do with one of those. Ronaldo is always overhyped. I saw that, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is just the problem is obviously at his age, I just think he was detrimental to the team really because you're so one-dimensional with Ronaldo up top. You see Conor McGregor singing it. I think I'm going to spend all day tomorrow singing Wonderwall. Why was Conor McGregor singing it? I can't imagine he's a fan of the English, is he? It wouldn't have been to do with the World Cup, I'm sure. I'm not liking this Wonderwall. What was wrong with Sweet Caroline? No idea. Yeah, no, I do like the Sweet Caroline shout, but I don't mind it being Wonderwall at all. I don't mind it at all. Are Spain making a point of being on the pitch here and not hydrating? Or are they hydrating just in a huddle? Oh no, they're both doing it, okay. I just feel like that looks different to how it usually does. Sweet Caroline was an awful song. That is a horrendous shout there, Jack. Horrendous. Just started belting out in his interview. Didn't have one booked in August, so I had to find one. There you go. Are they all like local, Harvey? Do you go to them all locally? Wet behind the ears. They should just stand under the sprinklers. Exactly that. Just open your mouth and just stand there. We'll be ready. Tier's good at football. I'm not a wheeler dealer, if that's what you're going to say. I'm not a wheeler dealer. Tier's good. Alvarez is good. Shea Lacey's good. Right, Aberdeen next. I said maybe. There you go, Ben. There you go. I can imagine you in a parka, turning up to the meet-up in a parka with a tambourine behind your back. I can see it already. Walking into a Salford Spoons in a parka. How far is Salford for you, Ben? Is that gonna? I assume that's probably made life a little bit easier, hasn't it? Has that made life a little bit easier? Most are local, but if it's like a long rave, it's like Reading, London, Bristol. Oh, okay. That's sort of, well, London isn't, but I mean like Reading, Bristol, sort of closer my way. Well, it depends where you're going from, really. Big rave, not long. Oh, right, okay. So you sort of like the big events are in the bigger areas. If anyone's watching the football right now, I wish I was enjoying myself as much as that guy on the screen. What a hero. Rev going to the meet-up? He is indeed. He has said that he's not going to be able to attend the football because he's working. Like, he wouldn't have been able to make the 3 o'clock kickoff, it seems. I think he said he's working until 2, maybe 12. Can't remember what it was. It was going to be tight for the 3 o'clock kickoff, but with it being 12:30, he's got no chance. But he's turning up for the evening festivities. Very shame about Blackpool. I loved their stadium when I went. Yeah, I was looking forward to it, but it's just dates-wise, it looks like Salford might be easier. Well, it's just more suiting, I guess. But yeah, is that made life easier for you, Ben? I assume that's quite close to you, isn't it? You're Manchester way, aren't you? Loving it, wasn't he? Missed he was, wasn't he? Pretty much. Go on the boy. Love Briv. Don't we all? Don't we all? Yorkshire's finest is Briv. Yorkshire's finest. Right, away at 5th place Aberdeen. Now, I do think this is probably going to be last game of the stream because I am very much struggling. I really am I'm struggling, so I do apologise, but it's probably going to be our final game. Right, we're bringing Cliff straight back into the team. We're not messing about with that. Sent me a vid ages ago of him drinking a buzzball. What a bloke. Part-timer. Harlan better do the business tomorrow, Scubs. I do very much hope you're wrong. I do hope you're wrong. I hope that he eats something dodgy tonight and can't play is what I'm hoping. Blair, how we doing? How are you, Blair? Right. Yeah, I think we leave it as is. Gonna get the drinks ready for tomorrow. You're tired. This heat tends to do that as well. It's definitely sleepy temperatures. Very sleepy. Mild case of food poisoning would be useful. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. Not sure what I'm going to want though. I know it's tough to pre-order these things, isn't it? Tough to pre-order these things. Fish supper for dinner right now. Love it, Craig. Thinking that Thatchers and Copperbergs. Okay. Mixing the ciders. Mixing the ciders. Right, come on then. Patterson, is that our Patterson? Is that Patterson that's signing for us? It will be, won't it? We're facing our one of our latest signings. Yes, Chris Patterson. He's joining us in January and he's playing today. Let's hope that he doesn't do anything to make this a bad day. I'm paying 13 quid. Back mate, sorry, needed a break from screen. Also may have just spent 52 quid. What was that on, Bob Dude? Anything exciting? Getting on it tomorrow, said Jet. Not even the heat. It's the first week in a while I've been up at 6. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it. Yeah, getting back into a routine. Get smuggling in the dodgy lasagna. Exactly. Just undercook the chicken. On the fruit shoots for you, kid. I'll have a Ribena or two tomorrow. I'll have a Ribena or two. Go on then. Get a good ball in. Let's get it back on Cliff Hightower's head. That's what we need. Of course he's going to shoot, isn't he? No, that is... Why have we allowed this to be their attack? Why have we allowed this in the first minute? Ooh, that was a horrible deflection. Patterson nearly scores in the first minute against his soon-to-be new club. Yeah, mate, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 for PS5. Oh, and both season passes buried his back, baby. There we go. I've seen, yeah, that Black Ops is out, isn't it? A couple of mates of mine have just bought it. They're getting on it. What happened? The message has gone. Did I just hear undercook the chicken in a lasagna shout? No, separate meal, I meant. Separate meal, I meant. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not one for spoilers, so yeah. No, that's it. As long as people have seen it. I'm watching on iPlayer anyway, so I'm assuming I'm behind. But wow, okay. I didn't see what happened. I'm going to wait and just see this one. It is 1-0. It's gone the way we expected it. That's why I deleted it. Right, okay. Yeah, mate, and after today, it will be seen as a treat. 100%, Bob, dude. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. That's a good ball there. That was your Mal, wasn't it? Oh, Courtois probably got to do better with that. Courtois probably has to do better with that, doesn't he? Yeah, I play like 30, 40 seconds behind. I'm on it too. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I just mean as in I'm probably not going to spoil it for anyone if I say anything because I'm going to be behind everyone on telly. And then I assume everyone will be on the same point as me if they're not watching live. So yeah, 1-0 Spain. Scrappy goal. They all count though, don't they? They all count. That's a good ball. Cliff's back. I like it. Lacey's going to have a go. What a finish. Come on. Didn't even realise. I thought it was on at 9. Yeah, these different kickoff times are bizarre, aren't they? They are bizarre. But yeah, no, we're half an hour in, Ben. We're half an hour in. Gonna go have a shower, mate. If I'm not back before you go, have a superb evening. I hope you enjoy tomorrow. Thank you very much, chat. I hope you have a fantastic evening. And yeah, let's hope that England get the job done tomorrow, eh? We'll be chatting away in the Discord anyway. But have a fantastic evening, chat. Thank you for being here as always. Right, we take an early lead against Aberdeen. An early lead. We are dominating again, though. We are dominating again. That Mason Miley they've got. Oh, okay. We'll find out later. I feel like that's Mason Miley. Go on then, keep this ball. Good ball to Johnson there. Get it across. Oh, it's nearly ended up in. Don't die of the heat. I'll try my best. That is my aim most days, to be honest. And, like, avoiding death from other ways as well. I kind of live like that. It's kind of what I do. Have a good one, everyone. Have a fantastic evening, Jack. Yeah, oh, Mason Miley we were checking, wasn't it? Yeah, it is Mason Miley. Still only 28 at this point. Still only 28. Come on, then. We're dominating them now. Another goal would be nice. Celtic 3-0 to the good. Noel Gallagher. Old Noel's there. Before he hopefully announces some more Oasis dates. Can we grab another goal before the half? That'd be good. Blair says, as far as I see, it doesn't matter if you rifle it from distance or it could have come off someone's backside and it goes in. 100%. 100%. Who? Says Viva. What? As in you don't know who Noel Gallagher is? Part of Oasis. How old is Courtois now? Oh, I'd say he's got to be mid-30s, hasn't he? I'd say he's got to be mid-30s. I don't know for sure, but I'd assume mid-30s. He's getting on. It's his last World Cup? Yeah, I would have said so. I would have said so. Right, come on. Let's get this done. Let's get this job done. We've been good again. I want to see Cliff score today. That's what we need. He's got himself an assist. He's got himself an assist. 34, okay. Half an hour to go. I think we will. I mean, Cecinia's injured, isn't it? Sorry, Morelos is in. No, he's back. I'm going to give Sequeda a go out on the right, though. He's been coming on the left. We're going to give him a go out on the right. I'm just going to rest Cecinia because he has obviously been on and off of injury. So we will give Sequeda some minutes. 4-0 Celtic now. Both our wing-backs not having a great game. I might have to bring McRoot on. Let me get a good ball. That was a risky tackle. He dived into that one. Win this back, please. See, this is why I don't like one-goal leads. I know exactly where this is going. That's a good ball. Oh, ball across. There you go. And it's the striker that will be signing for us in January. Chris Patterson levels us up. Are you on tomorrow? I'm not, Blair. I'm not. I'm off at a concert tomorrow, so I'm away. But I'll be back on Tuesday with a 12-hour stream. We're doing 8 till 8 on Tuesday. Chris Patterson, he can't do us a favour before signing for us, can he? Literally joining us in January. He's decided to score against us. I'm going to take Alvarez off because he's not been very good. We're going to get Chris McRoot on. We are going to go positive, and we're going to try and win this game. We're going to try and win this. Trying to get the deal cancelled. That's what I mean. He's going the right way. Oh, no. Let's not throw this away, lads. Come on. Let's not throw this away. That's so much room out there. Well done, Dutch, but he gives it straight back. It's a good touch. I thought he was going to head it back to us there, but he just brought it down on his head. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Ball across again. Oh, my. Patterson hit the bar. He nearly grabbed a second. He nearly scored in the first minute. He has scored, and now he's just hit the woodwork. Chill out a bit, Chris, or we'll be taking off those goal bonuses off that contract. Come on, let's grab a winner. Patterson own goal, and then you'll be in my good books. Then you'll be in my good books. Throw this one away. Here we go, good bit of football. Cliff has a go. That is a great save from Davies. A fantastic effort from Cliff as well. 10 minutes to go. I think let's get Goran on today. Go slightly more direct. And I want you guys to cross from deep. Get those balls in the box, please. Let's get on old that Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt there. Let's get this ball onto Cliff's head for the last 10 minutes, please. Corner. Good chance to do so. Stick this in the net, please. Good ball, Lacey. Good ball in. Thier's under it. Come on. It's not Cliff. It's Thier instead, but we don't care who scores it. It's a great ball in. Thier's, he's got 3 defenders challenging him there. He gets it well. He's been very, very good since joining us. We're going to drop that down to cautious now. Come on, Cliff, do a football. Exactly. We're going to waste time. We'll leave it at that, I think. Is there any way to get rid of a stick drift? I've ordered a new controller, but it doesn't come until tomorrow. I think there's very sort of like tricky ways to get rid of it, Ben. I don't think there's an easy way. I think it'd be like taking the controller apart and knowing what you're doing. I've always just bought new controllers. I don't think there's like an easy fix. Need to try a hard reset controller. Tell it off. There's always that. Does my head in? There's nothing worse than it. Nothing worse than it, Ben. Well, there are worse things, you know. Famine and stuff like that, but I mean, for gaming. Well, we got the job done. We got the job done in the end. Made hard work of it, but we don't stay top of the league. Celtic jump above us. On goals scored, we've got the same goal difference. There's a tiny pinhole on the back next to the Sony logo. Hasn't done the trick. Did you give it a good telling off, did you? Gave it a good telling off. Did you do it aggressively? You know, like thrashed arms like we used to be able to do on FM24. Then Maguette, 6.9. He's not been very good. He's not been very good at Watford. Out the window. Yeah, even ended out the window. There you go. Grace says, or do what I have done anytime I get stick drift as the serial numbers are the same. Order new one, send old one back as faulty. You could get your money back there. You could get your money back. We got a little hack going on. We got what's his name? Who's the money supermarket guy? Martin something. Is it Martin? Martin something, is it? Can't remember his name. Can he remember his name? Let's do the press conference. Let's get to game day, and then I am going to leave it there, I think, because I'm absolutely roasting. Tier's great at football, so share Lacey. Martin Lewis, thank you, Blair. Lewis, says Craig, thank you both. Beacons of knowledge in this chat. The chat as a whole is a beacon of knowledge. Right, Hibs have Rangers. If anything, we could probably do with Rangers winning that. They're currently in 10th. They've played 7, won 2, drawn 1, lost 4. I mean, we beat them, didn't we? Yeah, we beat them 2-1. We could do with them getting one over on Hibs there. Offer out for a scrap. It'll get scared. To be fair, I probably would do if Ben offered me out for a scrap as well. It could make it worse, though. It could start shaking more, you know? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club. I have no idea where to break that name up. I'm going to go with number. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Hibs did beat Rangers. Rangers are really struggling this season. Welcome in, though. Thank you for hitting that follow button. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. It's not as clear-cut as we all thought. For future night, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I will remember that. I will remember. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, he's bleeding. Why is he bleeding? It is one's on the board in the football, ladies and gentlemen. Why is he bleeding? He's onside there comfortably. Oh no. Get onside. He's onside comfortably. Oh, that's tight. The thing is, they paused on all of them but the one I thought looked tight. Where are Rangers right now in the league? They are currently sitting in 10th place. Sorry, I'm just watching the goal in the football. It's a great header. I thought it looked like they checked all offsides apart from the one that I thought looked tight. Love that. They're using FM VAR. They are indeed. Oh, it stood. It stood. We don't mind that at all. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I am going to leave it there once we get to the game day. That's been some good results today. I know we've dropped off of top place, but we've got our first ever Champions League win. Did we win every game today? We did, yeah. We won every game today. Spain getting FM'd? Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Kilmarnock next. Where are they in the league? They're 9th. Okay. We'll send the assistant to that one. And we'll leave it at that, I think. Yeah, right, okay. We are on game day, so that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a little bit early, so I do apologise. But let me give that a save, and then we will have a look who's around for a raid. What I'd say is, whilst I'm having a look, if anyone isn't already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to my YouTube channel and subscribing. It is free to do so. If you like Football Manager content, I do have a weekly series, and I do also post other videos as well. But we have a new episode of my Journeyman every Sunday at 7 PM. And there will be an episode this Sunday. So, hopefully, at least someone is looking forward to that. I know I am. But yeah, if you're not already, I'd appreciate you jumping over there and subscribing. But like I say, we're just going to have a look now who is online for a raid. Let's see who we've got. Right, who have we got? So, Atta's around, but we did raid him yesterday. So we'll probably see if we can mix it up a little bit. We'll see who else is online. I'll be watching the job centre. Harvey, love it. I appreciate that. Go cool down, Mr. P. I need to. Carrying Belgium, Harvey, he is. Have a wonderful evening, bedders. I will do. Thank you very much for being here. See you in Rocket League. We will see how that goes. Right, who's... I'll tell you what. Load is doing a watch along of the football. Let's go over and see Load. Let's go over there. So, we're going to jump over there. Load is watching the football. He's a very, very insightful man when it comes to football. So, I think that'll be an interesting conversation around that. So, if you are interested in a football watch along, jump in there. If you're not already, give the man a follow. I would appreciate when we get there. Let's make ourselves known and just be as lovely to him as you always are to me. I want to say a big thank you for the new follows today. I do appreciate all of you. I also want to say a massive thank you to G&G for the resub, Dave for the resub as well, and Bedders for the bits. It is greatly appreciated. Absolute heroes. So, I will now be back on Tuesday. It's the big one. It is our 100th stream in charge of Edinburgh, so we will be doing a 12-hour stream. So, I'll be live for pretty much the whole of Tuesday. Until then, like I said, we have a new episode of Job Centre to Glory coming out on the YouTube channel tomorrow at 7 PM. So if you do like your Football Manager content in YouTube form, jump over there and check that out. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and evening. I hope you enjoy the football. Most importantly, let's hope that we can get one over on Haaland and co. But until then, everyone, I hope you have fantastic weekends. I will see you all next time. Thanks for subscribing. Right, well, we can't disappear straight away without saying thank you for that. Harvey, right at the last second, I'm just about to go for the raid. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. You absolute hero. What an absolute hero.